What's up, guys? We should be live. Unless my stream is lagging. It's looking on red. Is my internet connection bad? I haven't been having those issues. Okay, now it's looking good. I had a little bit busy today. I was doing several videos and playing on other people's accounts. I haven't done like anything on my account today. I haven't... let me show it to you. I don't know if I did like a single quest at all. I think I did like a couple of classic arena battles and I did my Doom Tower keys so that I mean Iron Twins keys so that I don't forget, and I don't think I did anything else at all. I'm a little bit behind in classic arena. Need to grind a bit, as always. But yeah, what's up everybody? When am I planning to get the Dread Bomb? Well, if it was up to me, you know, I would have gotten it whenever it was released, just like everything else could, but who knows. I would be happy to get one of the legendary Forge Pass relics, to be honest. I didn't even buy the Forge Pass. There is couple days of time. I could buy it, but it seems like... it seems a lot for 50 mythic materials. No, I didn't get it, but I was playing on a weaver called Faster, and he has 2 Dread Bombs. Not 1, but 2. He has 1 on Marius, and the second one is on Empress, just because he has multiple. Everybody wants to get it on Marius. Nobody else is even thinking past of like who to put the second one on, and I don't think there is gonna be too many people that ever get 2 Dread Bombs, and he already has it. But there is some hope. Look at this. I do have 25 of the legendary fragments, and where is it? Oh, I used the epic ones already. I also had 25 epics, but I think I got enough loot to use those and I didn't get it. But maybe with these, who knows? Will we see a breakthrough today? Well, what do you mean by breakthrough? Probably not. I think breakthroughs on my account would be usually tied to shard pulling. Not too much else than that. Maybe Curse City drop if I would get like a banner for Rotos or Green Forest stuff, but mostly just shard pulling. That's where I can make my breakthroughs. Well, let's see. Well, even if we get the perfect drop from this, I still need to actually craft the Dread Bomb, but maybe we can get some fragments. Okay, Void Shard. That's pretty good. Actually getting a lot of free stuff from this. I think that's the 3rd Void Shard I got so far as well. It's not even the first one. Maybe 4th. It's 3rd or 4th. I've gotten several of those. What do I think about Cecilia the Red Hope? I already forget. Is Cecilia the Darth one? Oh yeah, no, that's Cinda. Who is Cecilia? I have to Google it. It's obviously one. Oh, that one. I think I've literally only seen it only one time in Live Arena. I'm surprised I haven't seen her more times. I think she's pretty good. I don't think she's like S tier, but she is maybe 8 tier champion, quite good. A1 heals everybody. A2 attacks all enemies, damage dealt by the skill increases by 5% for each ally above 50, kind of weird. Perfect whale on everybody except her, max health scaling. Attacks all enemies, places increased defense on everybody, and strengthen and counter attack. Yeah, I mean it's good, it's not like crazy. Revive on death on 1 turn on ally when that ally's health falls below 50. At the start of this champion's turn, removes 1 random debuff from a random ally and fills their turn meter by 10. Yeah, I mean quite good, not like meta. Usable. Better than 99% of the champions in the game, but like, you know, trillion times worse than Predator. That will be my metric. The OP champions are like infinitely better than good champions that are better than almost every other champion in the game. That's just how it goes. Actually need to farm some missions. I can't just play arena. I mean, we have good 2+ hours left, to be fair. What's up, Catastrophal? Not many people have her, but the thing is that obviously if you fight a lot in live arena, even if like a good champion is like Sabral is a great example. I fought multiple Sabrals on the day that she was released on 2 different accounts. I think I fought the other account like 3 times and the other account once. But literally on the day that she was released, people at the top will have her. Not everybody, but many people will. So if something is not being used a lot, obviously they're not that crazy good. Even if it's kind of new Void champion, and I think she's been in the game for a while at this point, maybe like a couple months. I don't think she's even that new. There has been, I think, several other champion releases after her. But I mean, I fought against her. I don't think she was bad. I think she was pretty good. But on the point of being like a defense scaling Nuker that does counter attack and does self-defense buff, there's that Vargos Head Splitter from Dark Elves in the new champion list. That one I really want to get. He looks crazy good. I saw some multipliers. I don't really know for a fact they are like they're the true ones, but I saw that I forgot which way it was. I think the A2 has multiplier of 2 and the A3 has a multiplier of 2.8, but they are both either double hitter or triple hitters. They're both double hitter on your turn and triple hitter on counter attack or ally attack, and he does, you know, everything. Those multipliers are crazy, and he block revives if he uses the abilities out of his turn. That champion I think is gonna be really good. And it's just normal, random, legendary, not even void. He's gonna be crazy. Check the ratings in the game. I forgot there even was a feature like that. Okay, let's see. I mean, I'd assume they would be pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, they're good, but what does the ratings mean? I don't think they mean too much. This is a champion you want to get. Double hit will ignore block damage and ally shield. If it's ally attack, I guess this is not for counter attacks, only ally attacks. Whenever this champion teams up with an ally to attack enemy, triple hits instead of double. But I think this was a multiplier of 2. So let's say multiplier of 4 to 6. Ignores block damage and shield. No, I think this was a 2.8. And the A1 is 2. Ignores unkillable. Multiplier of 4 or 6. This one has like 5.6 or 7.4. I'm bad with math. That's really high. 7.4 is really high multiplier. And it's ignores block damage and shield. And if it's ally attack, it will be block revive. And he even does ally attacks with his passive, kind of like Garrel, and does self buffs. So he's gonna be crazy good. We can already tell, I can already tell you without trying him. But if I get the access to test server next week, which I'm hoping that they will give me since I meet the requirements, the first thing that I will do is that I will make a video testing this guy on test server. I think he kind of seems great for go second teams and like anti-lockout strategies too, because it's not a mythic, you don't switch forms, Marius is not gonna counter attack. You have a chance to join ally attacks even if you're locked out, and you will, the abilities like the actual ally attack actually has a lot of effects. Block revive and it ignores, was it block damage or unkillable? I think he he ally attacks with the A2, and I think the A2 was block damage and A1 was unkillable, if I recall right. I think that guy is gonna be good, especially for my account. I would definitely make him work. I got test server access, congrats. Well, I didn't yet, but the rules are that you're supposed to get it when you get 8k subs, but we will see. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna give it to me, but I'm kind of half expecting that there's gonna be like a massive bureaucratic process, and even if I have been playing the game since beginning and making content for many years, the paperwork might take them weeks, but who knows. I hope we will get it instantly. There's this one thing that you guys might not be that familiar with, but pretty much every content creator is, outside of couple. I think the requirement to join the content creator program is 1k subs. That's not how it works in practice. You know, some people have been meeting the requirements to join the content creator program like for a year and not getting in. And some people get in. I don't know if I should name people. Some people got in even without meeting the requirements, just because they have friends in higher places. So I don't think that's all I'm gonna say about it. Otherwise I'm gonna get a spanking from Banana Jam. Let's just say that content creators behind, you know, in DMs, not publicly, they always criticize the issue and try to help their fellow content creators get into the program. Because for most people, it's a hard process to get in, even if you massively meet the requirements. I think I had like 4,000 subs and you need 1,000 until you get into the program. Something like that. It's been a while, but I think I had like 3,000 or 4,000. I had like many times more than the requirements, and so for some other people it took way more than me. So, and some people got in with less than 1,000. So it is what it is. Bureaucracy at its finest. And without naming names, though, I don't think people would mind if I name names on that, but there's probably been like, I want to say like 20 plus content creators that met the requirements, and I'm not like a guy, I don't have like connections to Platinum or anything, so I'm sure they message all of the big ones that actually might have some pull. But there's probably been like 20 content creators that message me that, hey, I meet the requirements, they're not answering my, you know, application about it, can you help me? And I've tried to help them, but if you ask somebody like Ash or Hell Hades, I bet they have gotten like hundreds of DMs from content creators about getting into the program. Which is the strongest nuker in the game? Obviously it's situational, depends what you're fighting against and your gear and stuff. Well, what does chat think? What do you guys think it would be the best nuker in the game? I think it would be between like Marius and Solanar and who else? It's a tough competition. Carol or Predator. Let's say Marius, Solanar and Predator. Maybe those would be top 3, but Carol and Nice are strong contenders as well. What do you mean all conditions? I don't know, you make up how you want to answer the question. I feel the same way about not being in Supreme Club. Is there even requirements on Supreme Club? I thought that, you know, basically anybody can get into it, but it's like RNG and big spenders have preference. But then it's also, there's only like few selected countries that can actually join, and a lot of countries are not able to be part of it. Would be, I kind of want to get obviously access to it, like everybody does. Would be kind of funny if I got access to it. I think a lot of people would get a little bit mad at how would I out of all of the people get in, but I'm pretty sure since it's like restricted to specific countries, probably Finland is on the list. I heard like South American countries are not on the list. I don't know the list, maybe it's out, like maybe it's like a public thing, but I'm pretty sure I would assume Finland would be on the list of eligible countries, since we're like, you know, right next to Ukraine and country in good standing, and you know, we have global relations. We're usually not disincluded from pretty much anything, except we might have to pay higher prices than the South American countries. All of those teams are kind of annoying. My Harvest Jack is not geared right now, otherwise I would hit them. Okay, let's get into some live arena. By the way, next week I might... Not that I'm gonna do content about it, but my father's sister, not her, but her children, are coming here for like a week for vacation. Probably they're gonna like pop in on like a stream at some point, just because I'm gonna do like fishing and stuff with them, but I obviously can't control them, and I will still do content at the same time, and I'm like 100% sure that the younger one of them is like gonna come all the time to chat, even when I'm saying that I'm, you know, I don't want to be, I need a break. I'm sure he will come on stream or video or something. Arn will have something to say about damage. I don't know about Arn. I feel like he was maybe a little bit overhyped by people, because I'm not saying he's not like top tier, but I don't think Arn is really used that much. People were making Arn out to be like the new best nuker, and I think comparing him to like Saprail, for instance, Saprail was released after Arn, and I think I see Saprail like many times more than Arn. Arn is kind of rare, and I think they both were hyped out to be like the new best champion in the game. I don't think Arn met the expectations. Yeah, Predator Solar Marius, I could definitely agree to that. You would like to get spanking from Banana Jam. To be honest, actually, I don't think I've gotten spanking from Banana Jam. Banana Jam is more like the carrot person. It's the... what's it called? Acess High. Acess High is another community manager from Plarium. I don't know if Acess High is a he or she. Cyrilla is she. Banana is also she. I don't know about Acess High. Could be a guy, because he... I don't know if... I don't know their gender, so I'm just gonna assume it's a guy when we're talking about games. But he has given me spanking a couple times. Not Banana Jam. Yeah, it would be almost cooler to get it from Banana Jam, to be fair, but she hasn't really given me any sass. The worst thing she has done to me is not answer to my DMs about questions in the game, but it is what it is. I'm not important enough, so I kind of I get it. Sometimes she answers me and sometimes she doesn't. It's a coin toss. It's a charisma check. You need to roll the dice every time. Sometimes I get the 20 and sometimes I get the 1. I killed Amius hard in this rotation, but stuck on 40 and 80 immortal essence missions. Hate that. Curse City is my most hated. Do we ban not Galatir? We're not gonna ban Galatir. Do I ban Gizmak or Krixia? I think we still go Krixia. Curse City is my most hated part about the game by far. Often people tell me that, you know, you're just not that good and it shouldn't be that hard, but Curse City is hard. I feel like people that have a lot of champions don't feel the pain as much as other people do. Like just recently, it was a couple months ago, literally this year, I think like 2 months ago, maybe the last Curse City rotation or the one before it, for the first time I was able to clear a rotation that I had not before. And the reason I was able to do it is because I got like a soul for some rare void elf champion. And I literally couldn't do a room because I didn't have enough souls to do it. And I remember when the Curse City was new, the boss was like insanely hard because I only had like a couple champions that I can use on it and nobody had souls and it's super hard. But then if you actually have like even just like one really good champion and a high level soul on it, you can just like solo the boss. So there's quite big difference between having champions and solos and not. Other content, if you have some specific champions and you just play them right and you use the same champions on many different content, you can clear a lot of the game even if you don't have a massive pool. But on Curse City it doesn't work like that. You actually need to have tons of champions and you can't just, you know, outplay the system. Do I think Galathyr or Theodosia is stronger right now? People often ask about this. We have done poll multiple times. I've had the same answer for a long time. I think it was different way around last year. Well, maybe like up to December. But I think for a good 6 months, Theodosia is definitely significantly more meta than Galathyr. Good example, though Live Arena and Classic Arena meta is different. But good example is that if you look top 30 defense teams on any given week in Plat, you will literally find not a single Galathyr, and every single team will have Theodosia. Basically every single team will have Theodosia and Grixia, usually Marios too, but at least Theodosia and Grixia, every single one of them. It will be very rare to find a single team in top 30 without Theodosia, and you will basically never find Galathyr. In Live Arena, it's more situational. It depends on picks and bans, and the champion pool is a lot more, like, a lot more broad. There's a lot more things because you can ban, and people have to. You can pick same champions, and you can ban one enemy champion, and we counter things. So it's a lot more relevant here. But generally, I would say Theodosia. Obviously, depends on the matchup. Yeah, for sure, Riprat. If you ask like the people from top clans, this is not controversial. Nobody's gonna disagree. I know it might be. Sometimes people are surprised by it, but there's pretty good consensus on this. Again, it depends. You know, in Live Arena it depends what they pick. Sometimes Galathyr could potentially be way worse than Theodosia. I mean, if I could pick one of them, it would not be like I wouldn't hesitate. I would definitely pick Theodosia. But if I could pick one Mythic champion right now, I probably would pick Grixia. I might even consider Sabrael or maybe Nice. Nice would be great. But I think I would probably pick Grixia out of all things if I had to pick one. We might be in trouble. Joan is good, I wouldn't overlook her. Not really used in Platinum Arena, but a lot in Live Arena. It's good like late pick in the champion selection. After you see enemy teams, sometimes some teams Joan is just able to solo. And you know, there is other good last picks too, like somebody like Nell might be able to do the same thing. Joan is one of those. You need to counter Joan or she might just be able to solo your team. You're still using Vandon Predator. Yeah, I haven't gotten anything else too good for him. Okay, I think Rotos might be able to take a turn now. Marius is not gonna cut in. I'm hoping to get Lens of Intangibility. Obviously, if I get some other good relic in the meantime, like maybe Dread Bomb, I think Rotos is not gonna get turn, or no? if nice as AoE, then Rotos is not getting a turn. No, he's high enough health. Okay, we're good, we're good. If I get like pretty much any good damage relic, I will probably use it on Predator, but Lens is the one that I want to get. Okay, is that it? Well, I'm just gonna play it safe. Let's just block revive the Marius. I think we will get it. This fusion is insane. Crazy to me people are debating it. You mean like in a good way or bad way? Because just before this I was editing one of my videos and I was on Niklaus' stream, the guy that got rank 1 in the last season, kind of controversially. He wasn't impressed and his chat wasn't impressed, and that's kind of like contrast to what I've seen from other people, because I've seen other content creators in the content creator chat be very hyped about the fusion and I wasn't, and that was making me like second guess myself a little bit. But I think he's not gonna be that crazy. He has like some good utility, but not insane damage and no like survivability or some crazy new mechanic that he does. No lockout, no poison cloud or dodge or block damage, protected block damage or anything crazy like that. Quick one, I need to buy shard to finish the summoning event. In your opinion, is it better to try for Void Champion or Mythical? Definitely Void, I would say Mythical for 2x. But you don't have to do the current summoning event. I'm gonna skip it, I'm not gonna pull anything. You can do this fusion only doing the tournaments, like winning them, and not doing any of the 3 summoning events, but there is gonna be 3. There's gonna be one on Tuesday and one on the next weekend, and I made a separate video about it. I would expect that should I go with Phelops? I personally kind of expect that the event that we get on Tuesday, there is a very high chance it's gonna be 1+1, and the event on Friday is gonna be 2x Ancients, most likely, but it could be Sacreds too. So I think those are gonna be better events than the current one, but you know, you can do whichever. Should I just pick Donatello and ban Bayek? Maybe that would have been the play. I was kind of playing around not banning Bayek, but now I kind of feel dumb. I should have not picked Phelops. Then I would ban Bayek. Oh, he banned Predator. I guess he wasn't expecting my picks either. Oh, building him on 9-piece deflection. But I mean, you could do 6-piece, but I guess I would probably build 6-piece and get more damage or speed. But you know, either way, I don't know if he's gonna have enough damage to nuke like that. It's only gonna be utility. Then I heard his damage is already kind of low the way it is, even if you use him in like a lethal set. Yeah, we're talking about the current fusion. I know it's attack, but effect if you pair with gems, increase damage by 10 after you get a kill, it scales really high. Yeah, sure. But he's also not tanky. I kind of need to try him to make up my mind, but I haven't been able to yet. Maybe next week. If I get the Destroyer access, I'm still gonna try all of the new champions and make my own videos about them. Hello, Brockney, sir. Brockney? Can you rephrase that question, Miguel? I don't know what you mean. Yeah. Can you type it in, like, I guess you're Spanish, maybe? Something? Can you type it in AI? Maybe I can give you better response after that. What's up, SMC Plays? Nice to see you expanding the teachings of the Church of Brockney. Yeah, SMC made a video about Brockney a few months ago. I don't know if I mentioned it on my Brockney video at all. It was a while ago, I forgot about it. We're probably gonna make a collab with SMC soon. Another one. I guess we made like several collabs. I haven't made too many collabs in my content creation history. I probably made more collabs with SMC than I did with anybody else, because I think I was on his stream like 2 times, and then I was on 1 video. Maybe I did 3 collabs with Drock as well, actually. Enough damage? Let's go. I don't usually have attack buff on my team, but actually both Brockney and Velops do it, so does matter on Rotos. I'm kind of used to playing with him without attack buff, and when I do have it, I forget that he's gonna do way more damage. Can we just stun the Nice? We could weak hit on him. Maybe I just do it on Carnage. Yeah, we had Sacreds, but you never know. Plarium could do it in weird way, but it could even not be a 2x event. But I would expect it to be. And the way Predator AoE works, I think if you get a kill early, the hits after get the damage boost. Yeah, if you're talking about the gemstone, yeah, I'm pretty sure it should add up. Yeah, Brockney is definitely a Mercurial counter, yeah. That was kind of... that was the only point, almost. That was the point of using him. Not only is he Mercurial counter, but he's kind of like the only, not the only, Pelops can do it, but it's easier to do it on Brockney. But basically the only champions that can use, that can reflect enemy CC back at them with Wand of Submission, or use Frostbite set or those kind of effects against Nukers in Mercurial or anybody else that hits. The only way you can do it is with reflect passives. Pelops can do it if he does the Magma Shield, but it doesn't work that way from the Magma Shield that you get from the Relic, but his ability will do it. Brockney does it from any shield, so you can have a bolster or shield from anybody, and he will proc it even without taking a turn. Yeah, Pokemon has a lot of... I feel like Pokemon was made to be more competitive than Raid, which is kind of funny because Pokemon does like the... oh, we're against Riprat. Like, we will talk about it on video. For those people that don't know, I've been pretty competitive in Pokemon. This is the best pick I found, but I actually found some discussions in a chat that I was rank 9 at one point, but I don't have evidence of that. But you know, I've been super competitive in the Pokemon during different metas. The hardcore like endgame like competitors in like Pokemon PvP, they always complain that Nintendo only focuses on like the story mode for kids and like the, you know, casual players, and they don't focus enough on the competitive aspect of the game, though they kind of did in the past couple games. But Pokemon, I feel like the competitive aspect is much more fine-tuned than in Raid. They nerf things that are OP, for instance, and there's a lot of, you know, viable strategies, and like in Raid, maybe there's like at this point maybe like a dozen or a couple dozen meta champions, which is much more than before. In Pokemon, there's kind of infinite infinite strategies because if like one thing is super strong, kind of like it used to be in Raid many years ago. Basically, if some people are running something super OP, there's like epic champions that might be able to counter it, like Gala, you know. Some people might have gotten multiple top 3 placements using Gala, not Gala tier, in Platinum Arena, like me. Only me, but yeah, little bit flex. In Pokemon, there's a lot of really bad Pokemons that are not considered competitive, but they might like counter one specific strategy or Pokemon, and then from time to time you will see like competitive matches use like trash tier Pokemons like Parasect, just because they can be like meta counters. But in many ways the Pokemon combat is like almost exactly like in Raid, and many of the abilities are, you have the same abilities in both of the games. I think we definitely go with Rotos. I guess just Rotos and Donatello in this battle. I guess Riprat knows what I'm gonna say anyway, so I probably shouldn't have said it, but it's safer to first pick Donatello and then I can still change my mind. I feel like Velop's plays a stun, but I've been like weak hitting it on a few times, so I don't know if it was like some relic proc or if it doesn't work like the description says, because it does say that it's placement, but multiple times I have weak hit on it. Okay, you're definitely wanting me to go with Rotos. You have a unique accent. Where are you from? I'm from Finland, which is a, you know, country in Northern Europe. I often bring it up because people ask about my accent all the time. Most languages in Europe have the same origins as English, and you kind of like pronounce things in similar way, even if the languages sound different. Finland is not in any way related to English. It's more related to Asian languages than English, and for us it's kind of hard to pronounce English words. Harder than many other European countries. I don't think Edward is bad. He's actually surprisingly good. I don't have him personally, but I do see him being used from time to time, and it's actually kind of decent. Yeah, he can do block revive. That's like his big thing. Yeah, my Rotos has Death Dealer. That new Dark Elf Nuker in game reviews aren't great. I'm not sold on him. I hope he's good. Worth 10 Eternals. If it's the one, the defense scaling one that I'm talking about, I haven't looked at the in-game reviews, but people that tested him, and some people sent me multipliers, not confirmed, but he's supposed to have like really good multipliers. Like the Fusion has kind of low ones, but the Dark Elf actually has really high multipliers. But we'll see soon. Niamhe is so annoying. I kind of have to hit her too. Can't do much with AoE Nuke, but had to try. Sifi is healing the Niamhe all the time, so it's always above 50% health. I think I'm losing this battle. I mean, I'm not doing too good. If I don't get the kill on Predator like right now, I'm gonna get destroyed. I think I lost. Maybe he can weak it though. Or he's gonna hit... Okay, I got locked out. Well, I can get one kill. Maybe I can make a comeback with this. I need to start dodging. Predator is not safe. Okay, we procced... Okay, I think we're good. Swift parry for the win. You don't see swift parry too often these days. Back in the day, people would build supports on it as well. Even me, even though I got him in swift parry, I'm not as used to getting the procs as I was. That's kind of crazy effect on Predator too. Damn, I'm getting cocked by the Niamhe like so hard. I can't kill the... Oh, okay, never mind. It was enough damage to one-shot it. Okay, we're good. You know, it was really close. I barely won. I'm pretty sure I only won because of the swift parry proc, so... GG. Wait, you have +4 Lazarus. That's crazy. I mean, he is kind of older mythic, to be fair. Okay, let me get one battle or couple in so that I get the bonus. You seem to be lowest on Raya of all the content creators I see. Are you not impressed with her kit or her damage for PvP? Wait, I'm so bad with the names. Raya is the fusion, we're talking about her, right? No. We were talking about Fallen before. Which one is Raya? Do I have the sheet somewhere? Confidential anti-embargo. We can show it now. This is the one that I was looking for. Which one is Raya? I wasn't commenting on Raya at all. I don't really have an opinion about her. I thought we were talking about Fallen before. I know that Fallen, well, again, my opinion, I haven't played with any of them, but based on the kits and also the alleged multipliers that I've seen, I don't think Fallen is good. I think Varkos is really good. I don't have opinions about any of the rest yet. I mean, Raya didn't seem like crazy, but I haven't looked that much into it. But did I even comment on Raya? I don't think I... Have I even talked about her? What's my build with Mavara? I can show it to... By the way, I have link to the Hellhades optimizer in all of my video descriptions. This is not my Mavara. This is guy whose account I was on. Does it not let me refresh? So you can see in my Hellhades optimizer link all of my builds. Some of them might be outdated, but generally you can see them. But she's basically in like semi-resistance and full speed in 9-piece Mercurial, because she does to increase resistance buff on her. So even if you run her like in kind of low resistance, it can actually work out. Can I not show the build? Okay, there's my current build. 9-piece Mercurial, 371 speed, 95k health, 642 resistance. She is my main reviver, so it's all of my best Mercurial gear on her. Some other people might not put their best stuff on her, but I do. Okay, I totally don't want to pick Rotos in this battle. Would really be good to have some fast champions here, but I don't. Should I pick Necret? Necret should still be in the fast build. Necret and Garnets, maybe? Necrot and Embrus. Let's go Necrot and Embrus. So it's gonna be protecting Mavara, I think. Definitely protecting Mavara unless she's banned, but I guess we'll take it. It's fast enough that it might... it's 350 plus speed, so it might go before at least one of the Nukers. How did my Mavara outspeed my 420 Siphi? Well, Mavara has the passive that whenever enemy team gets 16 buffs, then it will... Oh, it's running double lockout with those. I don't see Venalaisia Trollmother too often, as many people know. It's one of my favorite favorite looking characters. It's kind of, you know, it has all of the visual aesthetics that I'm looking on a girl. But yeah, she gets the 20% turn meter buff when you get 16 buffs on enemy team, and they recently did like a bug fix or buff on her, so like total guard and everything else will count at the start of the battle. Let's get the whale up for the Mary, though it still might not save me, but it's better than nothing. Give me a sec, I'm working on other things on the side. Yeah, Venalaisia is kind of one of my favorites, I'm not gonna lie. The thing is that even though Plarium obviously does a lot of with visuals, and they do make the characters. Obviously, every game does make the characters, especially female ones, but even male ones, they do make them look very sexual. It's part of the meta. I'm almost surprised Raid doesn't go harder on that. They are kind of keeping the aesthetics on like a kind of surprisingly moderate term. Like they are not sexing up the champions as much as you would think. I feel like they did it more in the early days of Raid, and they're doing it less these days, which is not the direction I would have expected them to go with. I'm doing good, Ethan. A lot of things going on, but I'm doing pretty well. But I think we might lose this battle, though. That being said. Actually, maybe I can just tank him with like Embrus passive and the Mavara unkillable, and then finish him off with Necrosis. He's just gonna have the commit seppuku against Embrus. Able to abuse the mechanics. Nipple rings on Steel Skull. Steel Skull used to be one of the most wanted champions. Okay, that's kind of a weird way to win a battle, but we did it. Embrus kind of barely did anything, but it was good enough. Steel Skull used to be one of the most wanted champions early game in the raid. One of the first recollections I have about clan things I had in this game was the clan leader of my first clan was really angry at some other guy because he pulled Steel Skull, and like in the first couple of months, where is Steel Skull? In the first couple of months, basically, wait, am I looking at wrong faction? No? No, it's Skinwalkers. Best nuker was Cold Heart, and Steel Skull was kind of like the second best, but you wanted to have like multiple Cold Hearts and then one Steel Skull on the meta teams. Like, it was so different in the early days. the main damage on clan boss was poisons and burns, and you always wanted to have weaken and decrease defense on it, and decrease attack, and you needed multi-hits. There was no War Master, only Giant Slayer, and Steel Skull kind of did multiple roles that you would do poisons with A1 with multi-hit, so you could use Giant Slayer, and then you could cleanse the ally that gets stunned, because everybody was manualing it, and then you also had some side heals. I never got Steel Skull until much later on in the game. I never really used it. Oh, defense team getting a lot of wins. Let's go. Even won against one of Panda's bot accounts. Well, the champions on this are not that crazy. Have you seen Mav? What are you referring to? I don't know. I don't think you're talking about Mavara. Would you sacrifice more speed to get resistance on Mavara? 900 resistance, 340 speed. Yeah, I would want her to be really fast. It's really OP. I mean, she has a good revive. It depends on matchup, but she will put unkillable on herself and then wail on everybody. So it's not AoE revive. Sometimes you might rather want that, but sometimes it's just maybe even arguably sometimes it's the best revive in the game. It can be game breaking if you have a fast build and you can spam it. Sometimes some teams just can't kill you. I've seen a few people have the Mythic Relic that gives you extra turn every time that you revive a champion. And if you have that on Mavara and she only has 3 turn cooldown on revive and you have a fast build against single target nukers, it kind of makes your team unkillable. And like I said, I'm only running was it 640 resistance on mine, and if she's fast enough to cut in, and she might cut in with her passive, so that will add a lot to her speed, you will be able to get the resistance buff sometimes before enemy lockout. Happens surprisingly often on my account. And even my Mavara with 640 speed pretty often is able to resist the enemy Fabians. I haven't placed Platinum in 3 weeks. The sneaking in the last minute isn't working as good these days. Yeah, I think there's like tons of people trying to do it because Platinum Arena is just so hard. There is bigger difference between the accounts than there has ever been in the game. The new champions are better than old ones, and not just better, but they're like insane amount better. And it's kind of impossible to do Platinum if you don't have really good teams. I mean, you can do it, but it's very RNG, and trillion people are trying to do it at the same time because of the upgraded loot that we got. Obviously, I have been struggling too. It's very hit and miss. Like, some week I might miss, and then next week I'm gonna finish pretty high. Because there's so many people doing it, and the cutoffs are very small. The funny thing is that I've been like top 30 3 times this year. I've been 27, 29, and I think 33. But then I've also missed Platinum several times. And back in the day, if you were able to finish top 30, then it would be like impossible for you to not get Platinum. Like basically impossible. You would probably finish Platinum even if you didn't play any battles in the last 24 hours. But not like that to me anymore. Nakarada Lucky has nipple chain. One of the disappointing fusions. He was just very, very mediocre. I haven't even like leveled him up for any kind of PvE content. That's how unnoticeable fusion he was. Oh, it's not when enemy team gets 16 buffs, it's when team gets 8 buffs. My bad. You get the heal when your team gets 16 and you get a turn meter boost when enemy gets 8. That's what I should have said. When are you doing friendly battles? I mean, we could do them right now if you want to. There's no reason that I couldn't. But I'm not gonna do super long stream today, so if you wanna play them, let's play it now and not after the Platinum Arena reset. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit busy. I did 3 raid videos today. 3, plus the stream. I haven't literally done anything at all today. Between like when I just streamed, I made food and I ate. I haven't done anything. I was supposed to go check on my fish trap, but I didn't. And I don't think I'm just gonna go sleep after the stream. I'm just gonna go check it on tomorrow morning. Not even after the stream. I was supposed to go check today, but maybe I'll have more fish tomorrow, we'll see. Tomorrow I can definitely chill because I made so many videos today. Well, I'm still gonna make a video tomorrow, but I have couple videos stockpiled now. I usually do everything on the same day, and I'm not professional like somebody like Ash. I mean, I've been always I never went like full hardcore on content creation, like full time. Kind of trying to do it right now. Ash has like 15 videos stockpiled. I know this because, you know, I think I did like 2 videos with him, maybe 1 or 2, maybe just 1. And I know that he's, you know, he does the video like 2 weeks before it's out. He probably has like more than 10 videos stockpiled. He probably has like 20. He does things in like way advance, and I don't do it. And he makes like many videos a day, and then some days he doesn't make any videos. That's not how I have been doing it. Fuck. I don't know what to pick since he took my Mavara. I guess we'll go with Mod. Maybe it will help with Nicholas, so I guess he's gonna pick Noel now, I assume. I might just wanna... Well, he only has 1 nuker. I guess he can't do it. Yeah, let's just ban the Fabian. Even with Harima, I think I'm able to do it. Are you planning to check a fish trap somewhere near a lake at midnight? Are you a witcher? Not a witcher, but you know, trying to get some food. Literally eat. I wanna go see what I have there. It's, you know, some people might buy primal shards. I'm not baller enough to do it. My shard opening is going to check my fish trap. I don't think I see Santa even with Noel that often, even though it can kind of be hard to deal with, but this guy didn't even pick Noel, he just picked Santa alone. I don't think we can kill the Santa, even with the attack buff, because Harima obviously. So let's just open with the A2. A2 is gonna do more damage than A3 with Harima passive. I found myself saying Miracle Grill in someone to my clan when talking raid because I watched so many of your videos. You're saying that I say Mercurialis Miracle Grill. Okay. Congrats on 8k followers, thank you. I'm pretty happy with that. Obviously, now I want more, but I can finally get access to the test server, which I have been hoping to get for eons at this point. I'm so glad you came back to Raid. I think it would be cool if you and Cruisen did a collab about Platinum Arena and stuff. Well, I'm sure we will probably do at some point. I asked actually Cruisen to do a collab a couple weeks ago, maybe like a month ago, but he wasn't interested on the topic, which is understandable. It was in relation to the boosting drama. I asked if he wanted to do a collab, but he wasn't. But I'm sure we will probably do one at some point. I think I did several collabs with Cruisen before I quit. I don't remember how many, but I think we did maybe a couple on my channel, maybe like one on his channel and one on Drog's channel. I think we did several. I think we did multiple videos where me and Drog and Cruisen were all on the same video. It was more than one like that, I think, on different channels. Enjoyed your appearance with SMC. Well, I had multiple appearances with SMC too, because I was on his stream twice and on video, and we were just talking about today that probably me, SMG and MTG Jedi are gonna do a video together later this week. We didn't do it yet, but we were talking about it earlier today. I'm not like I have barely done collabs on my channel. I think I did maybe like 2 collabs on my channel, maybe 3. Several more on other people's channels. I'm kind of trying to get more into that. I'm more of like, you know, theory crafting type of guy than like a social, you know, butterfly like us. So it's a little bit, you know, uncomfortable, let's say, and atypical for me to make collabs with other people, but I'm kind of trying to get into it because it would obviously be, you know, more content creator type of stuff to do things like that. I am like more like a solo player. I am a solo elitist jerk. That's what people used to call me in World of Warcraft back in the day. I think there was a clan called Elitist Jerks to I think I was in a clan like that at one point. I forgot about it because this is probably like, I don't know, 15 years ago. What's your thoughts on Russia and Belarus being banned from Raid? You're really pressing on me here. Fuck, not looking good. You know, I guess, you know, Parium can do whatever they want. Would I do it? No, but you know, I don't. It's not like we don't understand why they would have some issue with Russians, even though, you know, I might think it's a little bit more nuanced than some other people think, but, you know, I'm not, you know, you're really putting me on spot here. I'm not gonna blame them. I think many years ago there used to be a lot of Russian content creators in the Raid content creator program, including several moderators, and they used to have like different tag in the official Raid Discord. I know this because I used to post like trillion posts there in a day, and I think after the war happened, I don't know if it was instantly, but basically after the war happened, I think they removed all of the Russian content creators and moderators. So this is not like a new thing. I didn't hear about this Belarus thing before at all, but I mean, they did stuff like this before. Okay, I guess we like barely got it No! Ah, fuck, not enough damage. I can still lose, fuck. I thought I got it. Oh no. Did I lose? Ah, so close. Protoss is getting pretty tanky, taking into account he has Death Dealer, so he takes like 220% damage, and he's not getting one-shot by his nukers. I don't know if I should have killed the Sun there, but I don't have A3 anyway. Okay, I think we lost. I don't think there's comeback. Yeah, I think... Wait, do I have Donatel passive? I do. We're still in it. And I think I'm probably gonna get Prognus Shield up before he dies too. Okay, maybe we're good. We're able to stall so long without the Reviver. Did you not see Barium's announcement? I did not see it. Was it like today or when? I did not see it. I literally did not. I get a lot of... I'm not gonna... Okay, just the raw thing here. I'm just keeping it 100%. I'm not the biggest content creator. I'm not saying I am. I get like trillion pings on like every direction. DMs, pings, friend requests. I mute every single server. I don't want to see pings from any server on my Discord feed. It would be too big distraction. Even Barium pings are muted for me, so... Yeah, we have like life harvest on the timer. I was originally thinking in one battle after it happened, and obviously I knew that they were gonna do it. I forgot about it, and I think who I was using? I was using Embrus, and I life harvested the enemy a lot. And then I was looking like, is the screen bugged? did the life harvest also work on the timer? Because it obviously has the same visual, but it's not. That will be a good mechanic for a new champion. Make the champion not destroy the enemy max health, but destroy their timer. That would take that would be like the OP Void Mythic champion. Now you're able to block revive the enemies and destroy their max health. But imagine if you could do like 20% damage on their turn timer. That would add up. He wants the fight to keep going. I mean, timer is still 15 minutes. I don't think he can stall this for 5 minutes, or what do you guys think? There's no way. I have Rotos. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, wait. No, these were from before. I haven't been hit since I got in. I feel like I got 10 points. Maybe not. So what do you guys think about the Web of Corruption event? The one thing that I have issue with it is that the relic crafting material is like the weakest one out of all of the seasonal, and we're getting a lot of crafting material, but it feels like it's all pointless because at this point I have 2 Volcardia cards, 2 Hallowed Hills, and Rage it, okay, and both of the seasonal ones for the corruption don't seem that good, so I don't think I really need any of the mythic relics from this crafting season, which makes it feel kind of like waste. Because we're gonna get so much material from different events. Oh, okay, well, give me a sec. This guy's live. We're gonna get a live battle. Wait, am I muted on this tab? Yeah, I am. We're fighting Raid Sito. Go subscribe to his channel. I think I fought him many times before. Let me think about it. I mean, I'm definitely gonna pick Rotos, but he already took my Donny. Do I go Pelops? Maybe I go Pelops and ban his lockout, perhaps? I could even consider Westeel, but surely his Marios is gonna be too quick for me. Or I could go Necret. Necret would be good here. Maybe I go Necret. My Necret is in 9-piece protection right now, and kind of fast build. Collabs are a great way to boost your channel popularity to viewers that aren't that familiar with you, though I'm sure you already knew. Yeah, obviously. I'm also kind of thinking about, you know, not to like, how would I say it without sounding like ego? I'm also like thinking about it, you know, other people have asked me to collab before, and it's kind of part of the ecosystem. So, you know, would be kind of a fun social thing to do more collabs with other content creators, obviously, and I haven't really been doing a lot of them, just because it's kind of not a typical thing I would naturally do, but I should kind of go out of my way to do more collabs. I don't think I ever like turned down collab with anyone, I don't think, but I also haven't really asked anybody for collabs. Only really people that I like already knew, but I haven't been like really looking to make collabs before. Okay, not a great start, but we have Rotos. As long as we kill... not enough damage. As long as we would have killed it, Donatello passive, not the damage, we would have been good. Come on, don't spread on Predator, okay. Maybe we're still fine. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. Kind of close. But I think we clutched it. I can even reduce his damage a little bit. Predator is so tanky that he's obviously gonna survive many hits from the Gizmok, even if they don't weak hit and he doesn't proc the passive, just because he's built for damage, and Gizmok isn't gonna be full damage anyway. What's up, Atal Raid? I would love to do a friendly battle with you, Shinny. Maybe you can do a Weaver friendly battle stream. That's a good idea. Maybe you could do one of those, where you can face in friendly battles. I beat you in Classic Arena one time and in 3v3 once. I highly doubt I'll beat you in friendly battle. I mean, we can do one right now if you want to. I already mentioned this before. I want to do one tournament. I think it's gonna be like a little bit hassle to make one, and I don't know if I'm gonna be good at it, but I want to do one tournament sometime this summer, not right now, in a little bit. And we'll make it a tournament that is only Fusion's epic champions and guaranteed champions. Try to make it a little bit more free-to-play friendly. What's up, Niklaus? Okay, let me do this properly. I never... I don't even know how you do it on Twitch. So, okay, Niklaus, what's the command on Twitch so that I can shout out your channel? I don't know how to do it. Final Kenpachi does it automatically every time that I join his stream, but I don't even know. Last time somebody had to explain me how to how to raid other people's channels on Twitch. I think there was just literally a command for it. We could go Pelops in this battle. I don't know if it's like that OP, but he doesn't have any kind of like speed threat when we ban Xenogenesis. I think I want to do it just because we can. Anyway, that's Niklaus' YouTube channel, also the same name on Twitch. The guy that was at the center of controversy in the last Live Arena season and got rank 1. Are you not gonna stream during the Platinum reset? Because you were streaming before. He actually banned the Pelops. I would have thought that you would be streaming right now. Back in the day, couple years ago, all of the content creators were streaming at this time, and I remember after Platinum reset, we would all like open each other's streams and look at each other, and then it like we were watching ourselves. Like I would open either like Authentic or Rat stream or something like that, and then they would open like my stream or one of the other people, and we would just all open each other's stream right after the Platinum reset, because everybody was always streaming at that time. No bot or no rights. I have no idea how that works. Do I need to be eligible for a bot? Do I need to have enough subs? Because then I might not have it, but I haven't set up anything, so... with the attack buff, I definitely can kill the Marichka. Yeah, this is kind of the old meta, which is very rotosable. This used to be typical stuff that you would see defense few years ago, and obviously I've ran these kind of battles a trillion times. Rotos does really well against this team comp. Well, assuming that you have enough damage, but that's about it. I also finally got the boots on my Rotos Chaos dusted, even though as soon as I'm gonna get the Mercurial banner, I'm gonna swap his build. My Rotos is kind of fast now. He's 324 speed. Obviously Geese marks and other things are gonna be faster than this, but he is kind of like a full damage snooker and also noticeably faster than average snooker at the same time. No legendary or even mythic, or even legendary. Nothing to really hope for, because the one thing that I would want to see here is like mythic impulse gear. Maybe I could go for Guad or Penta speed, but triple isn't even really gonna face me at this point. Okay, I'm a little bit behind in the chat. Give me a sec. Hey, look at the content creator. So many zerots. I hope they buff relics soon. Yeah, some of them could be buffed. I don't think Crown is gonna though, since it was nerfed, and because it was nerfed, I don't think there's... Somebody was saying to me that there's like some champions that you can use Crown on. I don't know if I ever seen anybody use it. I'm sure I have, but I don't remember. And even though it's a speed main, is that it doesn't seem that appealing. It's kind of like Hallowed Hilt, maybe even worse than that. The passive effect on it is half of time negative and not beneficial. At least Hallowed Hilt passive doesn't do anything. But if you want to play for the long term, like every time we have these seasons, you get a lot of crafting materials from it. Maybe chill on this season, and whenever we get the next one, which is gonna be guaranteed a better seasonal like relic item, then go for those rather than these. Some people were saying that they don't want to skip out on the summoning event on this weekend, which I did. because if you do 10,000 points, you can get 50 mythic materials, and I think that's just a massive trap that I'm a little bit, you know, I feel a little bit sorry that people fell for it, but I don't think you need those mythic materials. Some people are gonna disagree, but I don't think they're gonna be that big deal. Do you have big plans for the test server access? Not really good to test PvP. I don't know. Time to make the test server PvP great again, I guess, because I'm definitely planning to test everything, including for PvE, but obviously the main priority is gonna be all of the interesting PvP champions, and I know that the test server has kind of you know, notoriety that people don't really try hard there, and there's not good defense teams to test. And I don't know if I can make that crazy defense team, but I can also just ask people to swap out their teams, and I will do testing there. I mean, everybody knows each other's. I assume other people have done it too, but you know, I can just ask like Victor Tess or somebody to put out a specific team to test it maybe. So I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Plarium will not be stopping service on Russia and Belarus as far as I can understand. Well, I don't know, somebody else said the opposite. Is it possible to make a comeback or not? Doesn't look good. Okay. I guess that's it. Your collab with Cowfish was really good, entertaining and instructive. You should do a round 2 with him now that your account has more upgrades. Yeah, I feel like I actually made like tons of upgrades after that that video, and it was kind of like a chill one. We were just we didn't like, you know, prepare or rehearse for it. We were kind of just talking and chilling. So I'm sure me and Cowfish are gonna do more collabs soon. Actually, like I said before, I said that I'm not really like a collab guy, and I'm planning to do more of them. I kind of made like a list of content creators that I need to do collabs with, and Cowfish is obviously one person on the list. There's a few other ones. There's well, a couple bigger ones. There's a couple ones with like less than 100 subs that I want to do collabs with, but I didn't talk with anyone yet. But I have like a bucket list of people that I need to do at least one video with. There's like one guy, and I literally haven't talked with him. Let me double check if I can remember his channel. I think it's called something like, is it Bow Raids? I want to do a collab with him. It's a pretty small channel, and he does live arena content, and he's kind of like a free-to-play guy, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. I literally can't find his channel when I'm searching for it. If anybody knows what I'm referring to, link it, because I would show it, but I can't find his channel. I think he has like, I don't know, 500 subs, less than that. I don't remember. Fuck, I shouldn't have picked Rotos. Maybe I can... Should I go Necrot and Westeel? I feel like that would be such a waste. I should have picked Brogni instead of Rotos, and now pick Necrot and Westeel. Maybe if both of the Nugars are in Mercurial, it might be good, but Carnage might be in Stoneskin, and then UDK is gonna cock me. I literally can't find when I type his channel name. I can't find him on YouTube. Oh, it's TV. Did he change it? Okay, we just planned the UDK. Yeah, this guy seems very chill. I don't know him at all. I will message him at some point. I want to do I want to do collab with this guy. But there is a list. I literally made a list. I kind of always forget about things and I need to make notes. Do pull-ups with Ash. I mean, Ash would destroy me, but I'm trying to, you know, I'm working on it. Ash looks kind of really buffed. I assume that he has been lifting for like a decade or more than that. I'm surprised that he has time to do it, but I assume that he's been doing it for a very long time at this point. Okay, we're just getting clapped. Even if I get to do A2 on West Steel, they're all gonna get block damage afterwards. And he has double buff tripper, so I don't think West Steel is gonna be able to finish this even if we get the buffs going. Okay, I didn't lose counter attack at least. I do have her in Lightning Cage and I'm planning to keep her in that even when I get Mercurial. Just because she does good buffs and they're not protected. Okay, totally destroyed. Taramus is my clan leader. Is that the boat TV guy or is it a different person? If that's his name or Discord name or something, I don't know about it. Oh fuck. I messed up with my chat. It's wrong size, I can't minimize it. Really? I made it like too big, so now I can't like minimize it because it's like off screen. Even if I open it again. There's some command, I forget what the command is. It's something like alt something. Does anyone remember that you can like minimize or maximize like some program you have open? What's that command? Because if I don't figure it out, I can't access my chat. Oh, fuck. This is like some kind of, you know, it merges the Twitch and YouTube chat, and it's some kind of, like... Okay, I got it. It's a little bit scuffed, because it's some indie developer. It's not like a big program. I got it, I don't need the command anymore. Oh yeah, Windows plus Arab. The one that I was thinking about wasn't that one, but I guess that one does it too. I was thinking about the one that lets you like, I think it's like alt something, that lets you maximize or minimize a screen that you cannot even see if it's like too small or out of the borders of your Windows. Oh, what? What's up? I guess you were summoned. Yeah, we need to make a video. I was talking about it before. Somebody suggested it to me like a few months ago, and I just forgot about it. And by a few months ago, probably like December or something like that. Can I take a look at your area bonuses? Sure. I kind of left many of the not relevant things like Iron Twins not maxed, and I've just been hoarding the tokens. The Theodosia debuff sucks. Wait, did I just proc the Seek from passive? How did Brockney have enough damage to proc it? I could have gambled and went for the A1, but I just played it safe. Okay, I think we should be good. I didn't even use the Donatello A2. I didn't get to use my other abilities, so didn't really make sense. Okay, he got to the other form. Is he gonna open with the stone skin? No. He probably should have opened with that one. Well, he can still do it, but if Marotos can just kill it if I can go first. Or do I have enough damage? Okay, good. I thought it was already over, but he's kind of making it annoying. Okay, we need to just play it safe now. I could kill Maritska. Well, actually, should I just do it? Let's just kill him. Nah, Rotos is gonna lose the whale. We need to kill Carnage before Carnage gets to debuff us. I think I'm good if I just play this slowly. If I rush it, I might lose. Yeah, Brockney is crazy good. I have really good build on him, so it does affect it, but even if you don't have as good build, he is actually quite useful. Depends on the type of teams you run. If you're just going full speed team, then obviously somebody like Gizmok would be a lot better. But he is good, just overall, and fits well on my account. Okay, we can do the friendly battle now if you want. There's my area bonuses. The affinity bonus is obviously maxed out. Area bonus not even close. I just didn't bother with most of these things because like Phantom Shogun, Sand Devil, Demon Lord, Iron Twins, Doom Tower, Spider, Dragon, Fire Knight, Ice Golem, Potion Keep. Do I need any of those? So I'm just saving that I have enough points in case we get some new content. Wait, you are in this clan. I've pondered about this clan before on the stream. Is this like what language clan it is? Because the name is Finnish, but I know there's like one other clan that has like a Finnish name, but it's like actually like American people that have some Finnish ethnicity. And I looked at this clan before, and I don't see like many Finnish names. I think there's like couple Finnish names, but not many. Is it a Finnish clan? I'm curious. I know that there's 2 Finnish clans that I know of in this game. I don't know more than that. Oh, it's a Finnish clan, okay. Interesting. Yeah, we can do another friendly battle with you as well. That's a hard name to say, Lelouch. It's not meant for the Finnish tongue. David is a lot easier to say. Lelouch, Lamberoots would be doubly hard to say. Do I go with Rotos or Galleos? Maybe I have to go Galleos in this battle. I don't have enough accuracy. Rotos might do better against the Mavara than Galleos though. I have read the manga, I think, but it's been a while. I don't think I have caught up with the chapters of Nano Machine, but I have read it before. Not novel, I don't know if that's based on web novel, but I assume it is. I only read the manga. Do I not have the bonus for Chimera? I'm pretty sure I have Chimera bonus, but not the other things. Okay. It's one of those teams. This is a really annoying one. And my Harvest Jack isn't geared right now. He would be kind of needed on this. I don't think I can do too well, but let's see. I have to go full Porcupine. I think that's the only way I can deal damage. Nobody else is gonna crit anyway, so might as well recoil it. Oh, there's no for Chimera, but Brehm has said that they are gonna do it, right? I think that's the original reason why I was saving it, but I've kind of been thinking that we already have Chimera and there's gonna be some other content in the future. But I'm pretty sure they have said multiple times they are gonna add it. I remember people talking about it in the content creator chat, but it was a while ago. Did I just get a reflected frostbite? I guess I did. Yeah, there's no way I can do well against this team, I don't think. We're just gonna like weak hit on him. And that's it. I don't know about lazy. People often like assume that Plarium is just dumb, or they don't, you know, they don't get it. I think it's more like they are smart, and that's why they don't do it. So obviously they are milking the players as much as possible. When Chimera is easy, then they will add it. Then it makes more sense. I think when, you know, when there is some other thing to do and it's not relevant anymore, or they nerf it for some reason of popular demand, having it up for long enough, then they can do it. Okay, we're doing kind of okay, considering I don't have a Reviver on the team, but I do have both shields and heals, but we still have to kill the Bayek, or there's nothing to be done. And he has Mavara, who does a lot of heals, so I don't know how this would even be possible, to be honest. Maybe this battle is gonna go down to the time limit. Not only does he have heals from Mavara, but then Decteon is also gonna do taunt, and I'm gonna get CC'd by everybody else. I'm not gonna have enough damage with A3. I have to try, but I don't think it's... Oh, it was enough. Okay, never mind. 32k non-crit. 32.6 non-crit. Predator is balanced. Let's go. I think that's more about having that much ignore defense than really Predator multiplier, to be fair, because the multiplier is the least OP thing about him, especially on the A1 and A3. But I have a lot of ignore defense with the Swift Parry. Okay, at this point I feel like I'm kind of good. Am I? I can still lose, I guess. Odin could just one-shot Predator at any time, and then it's over. Okay, and there it came, but we got the dodge. Okay, now it's really looking good. Okay. So somebody would say that I won purely based on RNG, and they wouldn't be wrong. GG. Who else wanted to do a battle? I forget, what's your name in game? Oh, that must be your name. Or do you want to challenge me? Chimera might be easy for you, yeah boy, but it's still really hard for me. I struggle on Chimera. I really hate it. Okay, let me do it with David first, or okay, whoever. I don't think the timing matters because we can do both of the battles. Well, they're definitely gonna do a video about it, Defile. But I'm pretty sure they have said multiple times that they are gonna do it eventually, so it's confirmed content. They kind of need to do it like content creators, which is one thing that I've been really bad at being content creator. Even back in the day when I was like really active, I would like not do daily videos. Sometimes I would do like, I don't know, 4 days in a row, and then I wouldn't do like a video in 2 weeks. I was always very random and not professional. Brehm knows that both content in game and like video content for like ads and stuff, they need to like drip feed it, do it slowly and continuously. They can't do all of the big content at once, and they need to like mix it with like all kinds of like not relevant at all, like small bug fix updates just to make people click on links and, you know, keep the hype up. So obviously they're gonna do it. But I will say that they have been kind of doing that with champion buffs this year, and even though they mostly have been very bland and not noteworthy, but at least they have been doing champion buffs like they promised. It's kind of funny because I think they said like 2 years ago, was it like 1 or 2 years ago? I feel like it was 2 years ago already. Content creators were like kept begging for champion buffs, and then Brehm did like a big announcement and like was telling us a lot about upcoming things, and they said that there's not gonna be any champion buffs at all this year, and then we're gonna do a lot of them next year. That was their game plan. At least they have been doing champion buffs kind of this year. It's always only like couple champions or literally 2. So I think they're like, fuck. He doesn't want to let me have my Rotos. They are kind of, I don't know who to ban. They do 2 at a time just so that they can like keep getting the positive hype about doing champion buffs instead of doing like 6 to 10 champions at once, which they have done before. So they know what they're doing. Just go Carnage. Let's see if I'm gonna regret this. I'm the most professional Finnish raid CC. I don't think there is any other one, so I think that sounded like a backhanded compliment, but I'll take it. I'm really not like a professional type of guy, and I don't say that as like a good thing. I should be more professional, but okay, we got a nice wand of submission proc there. Get fucked, Marius. I don't really feel pity for Stormcolor Mariuses at all. Every time I see them getting stunned, it makes me smile. But I don't know if that's gonna be good enough to get me the battle. Come on, can we get Chainbreaker proc? Would be really good timing if Predator goes first and procs it, and we can actually kill the Marius. Okay, it didn't. Well, I proc the turn meter boost, but not the actual stun removal part of it. Now we might just now it might just be over. Everybody's gonna get stunned again. No? Okay, we're good. That's a comeback. We haven't killed it through a weak hit, I think. How is my Ember still this low? Still hasn't gotten a turn. I don't think he's that slow, but he's clearly way too slow. Yeah, I am finished. I feel like that's often the number one thing people know about me, to be honest. People ask about my accent like all the time. Okay. That was not a great timing. Was that all of them? I think that was all. Right? I can't see the battle history for friendly battles. Okay, not all. Yeah, GG. I kind of got lucky there. It is what it is. New music soon. I'm kind of gonna keep the same theme, but I should make like new playlists and add new songs to the catalog from time to time to keep it fresh. I probably will do that sometime soon. I actually made couple playlists recently, like new ones, but they're not for stream. They're for like my normal videos, but yeah. He has to pick one nuker, so I feel like we totally can go Pelops here, even if he picks like a lockout. Well, unless he picks like a Sabrile and a lockout, Pelops should be able to use his abilities in this battle. Okay, we're definitely gonna ban the Bayek. Can I just go with Westeel in this battle? I could have gone with Rotos, but I'm trying to have more fun with this pick. I feel like Rotos is always safer pick than Westeel. Sure. Let me take a look at it, but 30 minutes is a bit too much. I feel like I'll do maybe 1 or 2 live arena battles before the push, but I definitely don't want to push like... I'll do like 10-15 minutes this time. Maybe we'll try a full 15 minutes, but I feel like I will drop out of Platinum multiple times during it probably. Yeah, that's why I originally put the Brockney in Volcardiac Heart, which makes sense. But then when I realized the interaction, I had to put it on Wand because it makes the combo even more funny. Enemy might get CC'd by their own CC, or get frostbitten too. So it's kind of a funny combination. And just, you know, more RNG, that's the way if you want to make people not hit you in defense or potentially lose to you even if they have better teams. Should I just risk a weak hit? I think I should. Not enough damage, but did it just die to necrosis? I guess that is good enough. Hottie Squad. Yeah, Mavara and Vestil is kind of a funny combo. I don't know how many of you guys notice it. Not that I'm, you know, past such endeavors, but I'll show it to you in a second. Couple days ago I made a video and I got some I'll show it to you. Can you spot the difference? I made a thumbnail and I asked what people think about it on my Discord, because I recently started using AI to help me pimp up my thumbnails and I'm not like an expert at it. And then people, let me show it to you. Can you notice the difference between these two thumbnails? Somebody told me to enhance one more feature. I don't know. That's good enough. Somebody told me to enhance one more feature about the picture. Can you notice what part was enhanced in the second video? GG, David. Yeah, I think those people, you know, some people don't like AI, which I get. This might convince some people. Literally, this picture might help to convince some people that it's not so bad. Anyway, it's kind of fun stuff. So let's look at the rankings a little bit. Defense got couple wins during last 15. I guess am I not in plat? I'm not in plat, even though I was in plat before, and I have gotten 2 wins, so it's definitely gone up a good chunk. I don't know if I should even push right now. I'm just gonna keep doing battles. Let me take a quick gander at the leaderboards. People are usually... Okay, maybe usually is not the right words, but the top accounts, they normally change their defense team, maybe possibly multiple times, but usually like in the last 10-15 minutes they will still change the defense team at least once. So many of these are probably not the final teams, but we're seeing a lot of teams with Glycea. Not that Glycea hasn't been popular, but so many teams is kind of new. Also seeing multiple, well, not multiple. The rank one is without Grixia, which is surprising. Literally everybody else I checked so far has it. Rank 12 doesn't, but Glycea seems really popular today. Everybody is running it. It wasn't like that a couple of weeks ago. You would see a few Glyceas in top 30. Literally maybe 2, I think. One reset where I was looking at the pictures. But all of the top people are running it. It's often kind of the thing, I know, because I've been part of these circles, you know. I was in MAD for 3 years. Somebody does like one team, and all of their clanmates, or many of them, like copy it, and they talk about it, how to enhance it. They use the same team. They might have slightly different builds if they have the same names, just to confuse their enemies, but often they will literally do the same teams. And then at the same token, like practical example, somebody in IPR figures out a good defense team. This literally happened multiple times. Somebody in MAD notices it, they like leave it for midweek defense for a bit, they want to test it, and then some MAD guy notices it and realizes that this is like a real, this is gonna be the reset defense, and then they hit it like trillion times and make lots of notes about it, what is the speeds and everything else if it's good, and then they copy it and maybe try to enhance it or make teams, make offense teams for it for the next reset. But it is pretty typical that even if something hasn't been run in defense team, then suddenly multiple people are running the exact new team with the same setup, because they obviously talk with each other and they also copy each other. So anyway, let's do maybe 1 or 2 more live arena battles. I'll be back. Only 10 gems. I'm not even tapping into gems a lot today. Last season I was kind of being dumb that even when I was like streaming or making videos, I would do those later on the day. But then I would play like some games earlier off video when I was like tired or waking up or just got home. And then I would have to pay a lot of gems for doing battles, and then I wasted a lot of gems for pretty much no reason at all. Yeah, I guess it was Arnold reference, not really that intentional, but I had to go take a leak. I wasn't even sneezing this time. You should play other games for content as well. The funny thing is that I haven't, before I came back, I didn't stream basically at all. I only did it a handful times, not even a handful, literally a couple times. I did stream Throne and Liberty a few times, and I'm planning to probably do some streams on Aeon 2 when it comes out maybe. But I will probably do it on other gacha games as well. The thing is that, you know, not to complain, but just, you know, telling you how it is. My channel was, even though I have more subs, it was bigger back in the day, and I would actually get surprisingly many offers for like sponsored videos, and in big part due to that, I played a lot more gacha games, and it was kind of cool. Now I'm not getting offers a little bit. I made you know, I was playing Void Hunters a couple months ago. It was really good game. It was on alpha, not even beta. I liked it. Now I haven't been getting that much offers yet, and I don't even know about new gacha games. But probably chances are that if they have the budget to try to advertise on smaller channels like me, it's probably, you know, they're tryharding the game. And there was multiple games that I got sponsored for many videos that I liked. Not every one of them was as good as the best ones, but I don't even know about the new good similar gacha games because they haven't been hitting me up as much as they did before. But if I make enough videos, I'm sure it will change soon, and I'm not opposed to make videos about other games at all. I just haven't been even like following them, but you know, if I get enough views, they will just email me about it. Void Hunters was good. The alpha ended a while ago. Well, kind of recently. I think the alpha lasted for like a couple months and it started a couple months ago. That was pretty good game, especially considering it was alpha. I actually really liked the game and I played it for like, you know, way more than sponsored video. I was playing it for a month plus and I was playing it very actively. I didn't make any content about it though. I hope they sponsored me more videos when it's out, because I did like playing the game. And because I was playing the alpha and I was really try hard about it, I know exactly how to get ahead when the game comes out, assuming that they don't do massive changes. We were talking about it a lot on my Discord. I was telling multiple people on my Discord to try it, which wasn't like a paid advertisement or anything. We have a channel for it too, Void Hunters. Other people did like it as well. But I haven't been playing like tons of different gacha games. That's the only new gacha game I played since I came back. Did I try out Hades game? No, I have not. I'm a capitalist. If I get a sponsored video, I will try it. That's what I'll say about it. I haven't said anything bad about it. I feel like, if I'm being like, just, you know, fair, I think I've mostly heard, okay, I wasn't Bokrabite. I mostly heard negative about it, but also some positive. I haven't really been following it myself at all. I've just heard other people talking about it quite a good amount actually, which makes the game seem like it's not going that terribly. They're at least getting a lot of people talking about it, but you know, I might have some personal issues with Hades. He made a video about, like, there was this like hacking program, and I was like working on a video about it for a couple weeks, and I had like hundreds of messages with Brehm community managers how to make a video about it, or the topic, without showing the program or mentioning the name or anything like that, which would promote the usage of it. And then I happened to message Saf about it and ask like a final comment before I made a video about it, and I showed him like the actual download link of the program, and then nobody knew about this, and then Hades made a video about it a couple hours after that and showed the actual download link to the hack in his video, and I was pretty pissed about it. And after that I haven't really been a Hades supporter, to be honest. So but I am a capitalist. If I get a sponsored video, I will make one. Outside of that, for now I don't have any plans to test it. So, but if other people like it, good for them. If it's really good when it's out, I might still play it regardless. But I'm definitely not gonna try it on alpha or beta outside of that, and I doubt that they will hit me up, to be honest. But if they do, then I'm not gonna do it any other way than I would do any other sponsored video. So okay, 15 minutes left. Is it time to start pushing? Some people like the Hades game. I have heard a lot of chatter about the game, mostly negative, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting like a biased sample size or not. Your thoughts on Mavara? I think Mavara is really good. I think Mavara might almost be S tier champion. Theodosia is so good that it is kind of hard to make other champions look good, like other revivers that do the same role. even especially if they're not even mythic. And some of her abilities, like the A3, kind of look like a weaker version of Theodosia, and Theodosia is really good. But all of the Mavara skills are good. The only thing is that she doesn't have AoE revive, which is she would be so much better if she did, but the passive is insanely good. In some matchups, getting the turn meter boost from Mavara passive might actually definitely makes her better than Theodosia, so it's situational. I think Mavara is like arguably a nastier champion. Not anymore live arena battles. Okay, now it's time for a serious mode. Do I have a preset for this with Angora? Let's just make it now, because I might use it more than once. Have you guys tried the Hell Hades game? What do you guys think about it? Let's hear it from that way. I haven't tried it, I haven't looked anything up about it. Only thing I know about it is what I have seen other people telling me. There's no instance where Mavara is better than Theodosia. I think the passive can sometimes be better if it's like a speed matchup. Shinny gives us lore video each time about new enemy. I don't know, you know, I'm kind of open about things. Some other people are smarter, and if they have issues with people, they will just, you know, not talk about it. I'm not that type of way. It's not like I'm like a mortal enemy with Hell Hades. There's some people that I would consider. I would almost consider myself that in raid, but I did think that was like really, really bad from Hell Hades, and he didn't really seem like he repented on it at all. And honestly, I think he did on purpose, because he was already working on his new game. I think he intentionally did it to hurt raid, to be honest. So after that, I haven't been friends with them anymore. It was like a double whammy. It pissed off me in multiple ways. I think it was bad for game. I think they were kind of being very what's the word? They were being kind of dirty against me as a fellow content creator, but they were also just, you know, I feel like screwing raid as a game on purpose, on like a calculated way. Because everybody knows that it's against terms of service. Other people have done that, and they have gotten banned for it. And I think if I did what Hell Hades did, or if any small content creator did, they would have 100% gotten banned from the game. Not even content creator program. Game also, without any questions asked. And I think he only got away with it because he's so big content creator. But it is what it is. If you like the game, don't let my hate, you know, change your perspective about it. If it's a good game on release, I will still play it. Even if it's sponsored or not. Should I just block revive it? Block revive Marius and... Oh no, fuck, he had Donatello passive. Okay, we're still good. Yeah, I should have done A2. Big mistake. I need to get kills on Predator to get the passive up. I shouldn't even have Even if I could have killed it, I should have just done A2, to be honest. Why the hell is he talking about this when it's plat time? Well, people asked about it. Not like my battle is gonna go that much faster, even if I don't talk about it. I'm not exactly running like a speed offense team. Wait, Predator has the cooldowns. Yeah, he does. Okay, 2-minute battle. Could have been burst. Did I get the defense win during it? No. That looks kinda squishy. I should run Harvest Jack in offense, but I have my Pelops geared right now. I will probably change it on for the next reset. I think Harvest Jack is like weaker team overall, but it's gonna have a lot faster offense battles, and I'm trying to pick the weakest enemy battles anyway, so it probably would be the play. I hope it's gonna be fast. Now it's looking like it's gonna take a while. Maybe not that fast. We talk about everything but great. I mean, I should wait one turn with AoE. To be fair, we talk about politics and everything else, so I don't think it should be too big shock that we talk about drama and other competing games for raid as well. Okay, not ideal, but is it over yet? Marriage not that meta anymore, but we are kind of getting cocked by this one. It's gonna be a slow battle. Oh, this guy doesn't have resistance. I could have killed the Leonardo a lot earlier. Well, it's not gonna be a fast battle, but I think we're gonna win it. I'm still in platinum, so it's not over. This one, I feel like we could get cocked by Mary, but surely if we win this is gonna be way faster than the last battle. You're not gonna get the Giga Chat Solanar offense Niamhe, you know, try hard meta team push with me, so, you know, you definitely know that you're not. Okay, barely survived it, but we didn't get locked out. Okay, is this gonna be the fastest battle of today? We might make it in almost a minute. Less than a minute, let's go. Brogni did a lot of damage. I need to get some defense wins though. That team looks kind of weak, but it's only 7 points. I don't know if I should hit it. The Odin one could be fast, but we could lose it. I'm not gonna hit that one. Let's hit these 7-point teams. Generally, I would say that try to hit the 10 point ones, and the 7 point at the top are a trap. But I'm so weak that I don't know if I can beat them, and these look like a lot faster battles. If you have good enough teams, or there's at least some type of team that you can farm, you definitely should avoid the 7 or anything less than 10. If you're pushing for the top ranks, you will obviously like, not only will you hit people with high points, but you will like target specific people that might have a like chance to win. But by winning, I mean not like the battle against you, but like the actual reset. It's a, you know, mafia clan war after all. The clans are generally gonna try to play as a team. Oh fuck, I should have hit Mavara. Am I gonna die to the AoE nuke? No, kind of close. Glisea got polymorphed. Okay, this time we died, but it almost made the battle faster. I got the cooldowns back. How much time do I got? Let me check on my phone. Okay, 3 minutes. Okay, so far so good. If we just don't fuck it up at the end. Come on, now let me pick the right team. I have been kind of failing at the end a lot recently. This looks like a weird team that's not tanky, but it has a lot of, you know, buff strips and block damage. This could, and block revive. So we could get a surprise loss against this. Okay, Predator is going to town. Okay, let's hope that the defense wasn't demolished in between this and last battle. I think we might even be able to get one more in if it goes well. This might have been the one battle. The battle where Brockney got the kill was the fastest, but this is like almost like a minute battle as well. Okay, we're still in Platinum. 1.5 minutes. One squeezy team. Where are you? Only Bayeks and Solanars. Come on. Oh, that's the same one. We did this one in 1 minute. If we do as well as the last time, we might be able to just barely make this battle. It's going exactly like in the last. Oh, we didn't do enough damage against Hilvi this time. Almost the same. That might make this a lot slower. I didn't have enough accuracy to get the block damage boss out either. But I think he's gonna move before me. Okay, just auto. We're not gonna make it in time otherwise. Are we gonna be too slow? I think it has like 5 seconds left or something. Okay, it's out. Okay, this one didn't count. Close. Was a little bit slower than the last one. I think I got defense wins though. I think we did okay. I'm in Alio still, but I'm in the second clan. I can talk about it in a second. Okay, the cutoff went up a lot at the end. I thought I might be like a good amount higher, but actually we barely made platinum. Only 5 points above, but it's it counts. I was getting defense. Well, okay, not that many. Considering that we did like 10-minute push, I got one win in defense, but in the last 30 minutes I got 3 wins and 1 loss. So my defense is definitely still good. My offense is just really slow. I mean, it's the same team in both, but this is obviously not like super offensive and aggressive speed team. I will get Fabian soon, hopefully, and with that surely I can do better. But yeah, basically TLDR what happened with Alio. I'm still in it, but you know, I feel like they should have just kept me in the main clan, but they got like some uber extra Kraken who quit the game, coming back. They needed 1 spot, and I got benched to the second clan. There was how can I not find the leaderboards? There was no drama or anything like that, but they basically made me move to the second clan. Even though I got 10 wins in defense in the last siege, I feel like I was done a little bit dirty. There was like some people trying to lobby for me, but I was like, I think rank 4 in the clan in the last siege, and my defense team was dominating, but it wasn't good enough. Obviously I'm one of the weaker accounts in the clan, so but I was trying to do my part. Okay, 13 points below top 100. I feel like the cutoff for top 100 is especially low today, because if this is 13 points difference, and I think there was 5 points between me and gold, only 18 point difference between gold and top 100, which is very, very small. That's less than 2 battles, literally. So pushing at the end again is like makes all the difference. Like top 30, it's only 35 more points than me. It's like 3 battles. Could even be less than 3 battles, because you can get technically 12 points wins. I mean, you can get more, but you will find 12 point wins in Platinum Reset, but basically 3 battles. Yeah, the top people have a little bit higher gap. Around top 30 there starts to be like a steeper jump. Let's say top 20. SP1. Is that the guy? Is that Simo? Does anyone know these names? SP0. I don't know if this is one of the Pandas accounts, or is that the guy that I just beat in live arena like a couple days ago? I think it might be him, but he changed the name. I'm not following these things well. Either it's one of Pandas accounts, or it's the guy that is in the West Steel thumbnail I was showing just before. Let me double check. How many trophies does this have? Oh no, we can't see it from here. It might be this guy. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, that doesn't matter. SP1, even though Mad has like a massive presence in... Oh no, there is Simo. Even though Mad has a massive presence in top 10, they only lost 3 spots out of top 10, but that was rank 1, so they can't be too happy about that, but it is what it is. Niklaus rank 16, Blaze rank 13, whereas Tuan Knight rank 22, pretty good. I think the other ones have considerably better account than Tuan Knight, to be honest. Yeah, that's about it. My nemesis Ethan rank 43, fuck. He's doing better than me. It is what it is. Does it show us different cutoffs? Or did it go up afterwards? For me it's 98. Is it showing 99 to you? Show me a picture. Fine, do you have a picture about it? Send it to me on Discord. Where's my Discord? I need to look at DMs, but I need to move it on my other screen. The screen on my left is like in portrait mode, it's sideways. I can't really see Discord in it properly. I got a few DMs. Is it about the platinum cutoff? Oh, okay, it's not. Never mind. Okay, 5 sent it. No, you have it 99 as well. What do you mean? You were... no, oh wait. Oh yeah, I have an idea that you have 99. What do you guys think about this, chat? I guess there's like one cutoff for Phi, and then there's a different cutoff for me. It's a smaller cutoff. I only need 4,298. Phi needs... Phi needs 99. Where did I dismiss it? There. I don't know why it's like that. Is it just like a visual bug that mine or his was refreshed earlier or later than the other one? Why would we have different cutoffs? So Pi only made gold. No, he made platinum, never mind. It shows 4,305, but he is in gold. I think this happened to me once too. And it showed that I was in gold, even like afterwards I was in gold. In Clan it showed I was gold. Everybody thought that I finished gold, but actually I finished platinum. And then when we looked at the WOD after, I guess I was like 1 point above the gold, even though I got the gold finish originally. So actually I think Phi still did better than me. No, not as big nemesis as Ethan, so it's not as big issue. Well, wasn't perfect, wasn't crazy, but I got the platinum chest. I'm trying to grind for the long term, so it's all that matters to me at this point. I hope you guys did as well. I hope you guys got the platinum chest as well. By the way, Ethan, by the way, when I was talking about Ethan, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the Gods and Legends guy. We have a history going back years, but actually, my first platinum, my first red avatar, not this one, it's the other one. I got literally farming him as a side flex. I don't remember how many times, but I hit the limit, plus I waited, I think the limit is like 10 or 15 minutes, and I hit him more than the one limit on that reset, and I got it farming him. But sidetracked a little bit. What was I gonna say? Anyway. Headset charging, so no audio at the moment, but is Spider 10 the sweet spot for lobbies to farm? Okay, I'm looking at your message a little bit late, Sit, because I was wait, do I need to type it in the chat? Because I was doing the push at the end, but yeah, do Spider 10 for 10 or 20. You do the normal 20, not the hard 10, if that's what you meant. Normal 10 is the optimal one if you don't care about loot and you're just trying to finish the events with as little energy as possible, which is what I actually do, because there's so many special set accessories these days for, 1 to 3 piece sets, and I feel like there's barely no reason to farm normal spider anymore. The only one that really makes sense is dragon, for 2-piece speed set, and you know, maybe regen for PvE. But for PvP, I would forget about the normal dragon, I mean normal spider, because most of the time, even if you let's say that you get a triple speed roll banner on normal spider accessory, which is like the best case scenario, oftentimes you would still prefer like one speed roll or just speed substat on a banner on like a Mercurial or some other item set that you want to use. Not on champions that are like lockout, but pretty much everything else. And even on champions that are lockout, maybe you have like a quad speed on normal spider accessory, and then you have a triple or even double speed on like a protection set or some of the other 2-piece speed set bonuses or 3-piece, then it's still gonna be better. Okay, my message in the chat is like way too late, but maybe he still sees it. Should I have done... Did I just play this wrong? I don't know if I should have done the whale on Mavara on the first turn. Am I gonna regret this? But congrats on Blissey and everybody else that made the cutoff. I have been doing okay lately. It's been a few weeks since I missed it. I had a bad streak at one point, but it's getting slightly better. Come on. Let my Rotos cut in. I think we're good, right? It's not gonna hit Rotos. I think he's gonna hit like Donatello. Yeah. Magma Shield OP. It's gonna hit, I think, the character that has highest turn meter when you kill it with the Crew Track's passive. And pretty often it, you know, works that way that if they ban your only nuker, or like they ban one of your 2 nukers and you only have one, and then it kills Crew Tracks obviously and not your supports, then it's not gonna hit your nuker. It's gonna hit on one of your supports. And if I'm playing Porcupine strategy, it usually means that Crew Tracks is just gonna commit seppuku on the shields. I finished it with 2 more points than you, Grats. I just got platinum for the first time, Grats. I feel like a lot of people that were used to finishing platinum all the time, I got multiple messages in the last couple months that people stop pushing for platinum because it feels a lot harder now after they buffed Swift Parry and deflection item sets. So if you got it now for the first time, that's pretty good. It would have been easier to do it last year, to be honest. A lot easier. Okay, we got the lockout and I lost my Donatello. I'll go with Emrys, not Rotos this time, and depending on his last 2 picks, I could maybe still go with Pelops and ban the Grixia. Did you get to finish platinum? I did. I was like, was it 5 points above it, so not that much, but I did get it. Okay, I think Pelops is gonna be kind of good in this battle. Mavara can always end it if she takes trillion turns, but I think it's good pick. 3rd lore drop in 10 minutes. This is prolific. There's a lot of, you know, lore drops from me. Sometimes there's nothing in a while, but if people ask about things, then I will tell the lore. There has been... Sometimes, you know, people ask about the same things, and I've told the same lore multiple times, like about, you know, the cheating scandals and these kind of things, but they are fun. For me, the as in, like, people call it in MMOs, like, there is the lore, in-game lore, and then there is, like, the player lore. Obviously, I don't read, like, the descriptions about the champions, and not in MMOs and not in Raid. Player lore is the fun thing. By the way, speaking of player lore, let me shout out another channel, one that is actually a lot bigger than me, and doesn't make Raid content, but if you like player lore, I used to play Black Desert Online years ago, and there was this one guy called TheFatRat. I think his channel is Devium Furor. That was his clan name, he was the clan leader. Should we open with A3? I guess, yeah. He was like the resident lore maker on our server. He would tell the lores, he would make the lores, and he was just like... He made the server much more fun just by existing and talking about stuff. And he makes really funny videos, mostly in relation to MMOs. Let me show it in this after this battle. Very like tongue-in-cheek, but also serious, and he really cares about games and MMOs, obviously. And he has a very unique persona, let's say. He's like he's the ideal like clan mate or server mate for me. I wasn't even in his clan in BDO, because I was like in the tryhard clan, you know. I was in the best clan in the game. His clan was one of the top ones, but definitely not even close to as good as ours. But his clan was the funniest one. And it was, to be honest, it was pretty much just because of him personally. And not in like a self-owning meme way. He is like a walking meme, but not in a way that makes him look bad. Let me try hard this battle and then I'll show it to you. Okay, Mary passive OP. That's way too much damage mitigation. And the next hit is gonna be the one that would do damage, and now he has total guard, so I have to hit it once and then we're not gonna do damage again. Oh no, we have to hit it twice. Okay, that's better, because then I can do one full hit on her. Are we still gonna lose? Unless Predator goes to town. It's not looking too good. Oh no, that was the third hit against Mary again. My Brockney passive kind of worked out negatively for me in this battle. She's always taking no damage when I hit her. Okay, finally. That might be good enough. Okay, it's up to the RNG gods at this point. Okay, Necros got it. This is his channel, Devium Furor. If you enjoy lore, this guy knows about lore, both the games that he plays and the MMO history, and he's just really funny, like listening him to rant about whatever. He's a really good channel. I recommend you guys to watch it. Let me show it to you. If we go to his like oldest videos, where can I find BDO videos? I feel like they're older than this. Are they missing? Does he not have them in channel anymore? I feel like the BDO stuff was... oh no, okay. I feel like maybe some of his videos got deleted or banned, but this is definitely from BDO. I remember this one. Do I have... it's actually on. Let's play it. This was the resident memer on our BDO server, which was the biggest server on EU, that all of kind of the competitive clans wanted to join the same server to play against each others.
Greetings, citizen of Jordan. My name is Finn Craig. I am the great leader of Devium Furor. Unfortunately, I bring...
I need to shield him for a little bit, because he's one of my personal favorite channels on YouTube.
collapse and a new order will be born. Arrogant Jordan population, blinded by corruption and confidence, will soon fall under the heat of invaders. During my study of Kalpon Library, I discovered old runes telling about the Gate of Doom. It said the gate will give ultimate power for seekers who are able to open it. To do it,
I'm gonna stay quiet, to not intervene. It's good stuff.
The souls are now reincarnated in the weak body of players playing on Jordan. Pleasures like spicy kebab, pizza, and porns control their mind and sell their ancient and holy spirit. But fear not, my friends. That's why I create the Devium Furor. We will find all ancient warriors.
Is it now high enough? My bad. Can you hear it now? Or still not?
Gate of Doom will be open again, and we regain our mighty
TLDR,
power.
this is a recruiting video for his clan.
Access the answer.
This is literally like a recruitment.
Join us and pass the test of divine thunder. Remind how to do the fatal blows. Remind how to be hard as a rock.
Feel free to play me on Discord, it is what it is. This was like a really funny video back in the day, I remember we loved this. Basically this is a recruitment video for his clan, and he's talking shit about my clan. But it was a really good one. Yeah, I'll link it. I guess the audio is scuffed. I tried to make it work. I have the volume at maximum, and I even kind of too late, but on the halfway of my video I turned off the it's giving me the next video. I turned off the music, but I guess it was a little bit scuffed. Okay, I post the link. It's a funny one. That's a good lore video. It's like a meme video in disguise, and that actually it's like recruitment video for his clan. Anyway, let me catch up with the chat. What the hell is going on? Too low sound. Is he talking about migration? No, he was talking about our server, and basically he was complaining that our clan was too strong and we were like making the server not fun. Not unlike how people always say about Mad, except our clan was like dominating the server like trillion times harder than Mad was in Raid, if I dare to say so. We made like every world record that people in other like you know, there's like American server and Asian server and European server. Our records were like the best records, even better than the American and Asian servers. Anyway, so all the stuff it probably goes a little bit you know, it's hard to understand or relate to it, I know. I'm just chilling, it's, you know, late. Petition for Shinny to watch his oldest videos. I know that if you think my voice right now is bad, I know without watching my old videos, I can barely speak English, the audio is scuffed, you know. Just go watch my old guide, it's one of the, I think it's like literally the first video I made with voice, and it is something like how to counter the current meta, like how to counter Mortu or something like that. And it sounds so scuffed. Wait, I'll find that video that I'm talking about. Somebody linked it to me like some time ago, and it was weird. I was reading from paper. I didn't have a microphone. I didn't know how to speak English. And it sounds really weird. Like if you look at my oldest videos, probably like my first dozen videos or so, don't have any audio at all. It's just me pushing platinum with music. This is the video that I'm talking about. I think it's literally my first video with voice. I'm gonna post it in the chat. Give me a sec. I know exactly how I sounded back in those days. This video. The video I think was really good. It was educational and it was really, you know, super endgame meta stuff. But it sounds really scuffed the way that I did it because my English was really bad and I was nervous and I was reading from paper. So, well, I was half reading it, but I wasn't even able to do that properly. But the actual information on the video was good though. Well, I'm gonna use Marius soon, TM. That's what I always say, and that's what I'm still saying, so I don't know if too much actually changed why. I don't even remember, like, did I make videos about Marius? I mean, I must have, but I don't even remember it. Okay, this is gonna be a very stally battle. The strategy is just to spam Rotos A2 as much as possible and try to get block revive. The Galatir passive is just gonna be so annoying, and he has double lockout. It's not gonna be easy to actually kill it. Did Authentic get star sets? He did. Authentic has been stealing all of my lucks. I think Authentic has gotten like Star Sage, Crew Traxa, Carol, and like 5 other things that I don't remember in like the last 2 months. I think he's only been back like 1 month or 2 months, and he's pulled like half of the meta champions. He's pulled like infinite times a better champion than I have pulled in my entire raid history in like the last month. I'm a little bit jealous, I'm not gonna lie. And me and Authentic are good friends, but it's been a little bit, you know, bullshit watching him pull everything, but maybe one day. Authentic was roasting that I'm getting bad shard RNG because I pull 1 shard at a time on video, and if I just did 10 pulls like him, then maybe I wouldn't get bad karma, but I don't believe in things like that anyway, so I think I'm gonna keep pulling 1 at a time. Thank you very much. Well, you say that, Potato, but Plarium definitely hasn't been rigging my luck in a good way. Like literally, you know, I had a break, but I played the game since beta. The best champion that I have ever pulled is Necret. I haven't pulled anything better than Necret at any point. So my 3 mythic pulls are Affidus, Galleus, and Mikage, and both Affidus and Galleus have been buffed, and I pulled both of them before they got buffed, so pretty much couldn't have pulled worse things, to be honest. Nakarada carried me back in the day a lot. I will not put that aside, but you know, it could be way better. That being said, we're doing kind of okay with accessible champions right now. Mavara is good, many other things are quite good. I want champions more, but I think with all of the upgrades and building properly, and maybe just getting like a couple good relics, we can do pretty good even with the guaranteed champions. But obviously it would be better. Would be better if we could get some Aster pulls. And ideally not just like any Aster pulls, but ones that would fit my playstyle as well. Okay, do we finally have enough damage on Rotos to start? Oh, we actually killed Galatir. I thought he still had the passive. I think Rotos is definitely gonna block revive at this point. I feel like I could have ended the battle maybe faster, but I was kind of trying to play it safe. Okay. Get fucked, Authentic. With your double lockout and Galatir. Couldn't even beat Rotos. Yeah. That's maybe a little bit mean, but me and Authentic are good friends, to be clear, so. And I'm sure somebody's gonna send him the clip, so. Wait, is he watching my stream? Usually when we battle, he's just gonna come to my stream anyway. And I usually do the same thing too. Don't give me ads. I wanna see... No, he's not watching my stream. Okay. Never mind. I'm boosting? What do you mean? Anyway, nothing crazy, you know. I feel like he almost didn't go for everything good that he has. Like, he didn't use Crueltrax or Garrel. Those would have been bad picks against me. I don't know if Authentic went easy. He didn't pick all of his best champions, I feel like. Galatir was like the biggest one for me, because it's really bad matchup for Rotos, but he could have maybe picked even like more annoying champions. Can the chat get "What's up, guys" from Shinny? There you go. Yeah, the Twitch ads are so annoying, especially like, you know, when you're talking to a content creator and then you get ads in and then you can't see what they said, or like, yeah, you can't see the response, and then you can't like go back to see what they said, so you get completely cucked, and that happens to me like all the time. It's so annoying. I have my Jack actually in deflection set right now, because Pelops has his Mercurial, but the deflection set is not good. It's not fast enough, so it's not really that good. I'm not really using him at all. Only in tag team. I need to get more Mercurial so that I can have both Pelops and Jack built at once. I might even put the gear to Jack instead of Pelops, but I feel like in the right battles where I can pick Pelops, I do really like him as a pick. If you're playing Pokemon, are you gonna do the Shiny Hunter video stream as well? No, I'm not that kind of Pokemon player. I was talking about it with MTG Jedi a little bit earlier today. You know, back in the day when I was kid, you know, Pokemon games, the official ones, are meant for kids. I would play the games for, like, you know, the adventure and the story and the experience. The games kind of felt even hard when you were a little kid, especially if you didn't like Google how to do things to get help. But I've been playing like every single Pokemon game except the newest one. But like ever since I was older, I only play Pokemon games really for the competitive side, like the online battles. So I rush through the story and then I grind for the perfect Pokemon. Because in that game, here you need to buy shards and rely on RNG. There you can get the perfect Pokemon if you want, you just need to grind for it. And then I do online PvP, and in online PvP I have been quite competitive. Just like in Raid and any other online game that I play, to be honest, but I don't really play Pokemon games for the story. Like I was telling to MTG Jedi, Pokemon games are meant for kids. Now, most of the players are actually not kids. They're basically people around my age who were kids, who were playing Pokemon when they were kids and it was a new game. I think we just killed nice and played slow. But the competitive aspect of Pokemon is, you know, very alive and quite big. And unlike Raid, Pokemon is a lot more skillful game because everybody can do every single champion build and get the relics and everything that they want. They can choose the exact stats on items to put it on Raid terms. They can do the exact specific build that you want, and you know, the gameplay is coming up with the teams, not about pulling shards. So anybody can be as good as, you know, as their imagination is, and you know, that's the fun part. There is very good fan games of Pokemon that are like good like for the story and the journey and these kind of things, and are much harder and meant for adults. Those are good. If you want to play a Pokemon game like that, I recommend Pokemon Reborn. I think it's best Pokemon game ever made, to be honest, better than the official ones. But for me, the only reason to play the official games really is to see the new Pokemons, finish the story as quickly as possible, grind, you know, Pokemons, come up with teams and play online. That's what I do. I grind to max level or finish the game on the first day, and then I just grind my teams and play PvP battles. And you know, maybe I want to swap one Pokemon because of the meta changing, or I want to swap like some ability and then I need to grind some things. But mostly I just do online battles. If getting hold of competitive legendaries wasn't so annoying for Nature, Ivy and previous gen stuff, then it would be more enjoyable. I agree. I don't, you know, Pokemon kind of changes the meta rules regularly. Different seasons have different rules. My favorite metas are when legendaries and better ones are not allowed. Where is the picture? I showed the picture earlier. I have been higher ranked than this, but this is the only picture I got. Where is it? I showed it at the start of the stream. I had a picture of me being, was it rank 30 in Pokemon. This is like a couple years ago. Here it is. Rank 31. I think I've been rank 14 highest if I recall right, but I don't have a picture about it. Blissy made Grats. I feel like when I was... Wait, no, I wasn't on your account. I was confusing you to Faste for a second. I was on somebody else's account and he was like 3.7k points in Arena earlier today. So I was gonna be shocked at like how did you grind that much points, but it wasn't your account. Westeel is good, I'm not gonna disagree with that, but I'm not really able to use him a lot. Like in this game, there's no way I can use Westeel or this battle. However you want to put it. I wish I could, but you need speed teams to run a champion like her. Maybe I can do it a little bit better when I get 9-piece Mercurial, but I can't do that even right now. I wanna ban Theodosia, but I think I have to go for Grixia ban. But I don't think we're gonna win this one. Genie friends with MTG now. I don't think we have ever been like... I mean, I don't think I ever had any kind of negative interaction with him. And, you know, I think we've had interactions going back like long time ago, but I guess we haven't been like... We haven't been talking a lot, but, you know, sometimes he comes... You know, sometimes he talks in my videos and I talk in his, so it's not like... It's the first time that we talked, but... yeah, we haven't been like, you know, not like Authentic or Rats that I used to talk with daily all the time. We haven't been clanmates or anything like that. But I think, to be honest, you know, not to glaze somebody too much just because I'm making a video with him, not about him. MTG Jedi is one of the kind of like, you know, very chill raid content creators that is pretty easy to relate for me personally, so... I sometimes just watch his stream and I don't even say anything and nobody even knows. Usually when I'm like editing and stuff. Fuck EVs and IVs. I don't think they're that bad. At least they're grindable, unlike in Raid. And now you can change the, you know, they even made it like very casual friendly since these days you can change the natures and what are they called? You can change the natures and passives of Pokemon with items that are like grindable from in-game content, that there's like no time limit or like daily limit. You can do it as much as you want, so it's a lot easier to make good builds. But if you're like a breeder type in Pokemon, it's often almost faster to just make the right natures and IVs and abilities just the normal way, because if you already have like perfect like breeding you know, companions, it can be quite easy. But first you need to like get perfect stats on like every single specific what you call it, like egg category, which is many, but somebody might give them to you for free if you were not talking about the Pokemon game that was just out a couple days ago. Yeah, okay. I mean, I know it's, you know, very common in Pokemon, but just like in, you know, Raid, and I know this is kind of considered like a lot more okay and normal in Pokemon, and there's that one content creator that I can't remember his name. It's the furry one, the one with some kind of dog avatar. He is always talking shit about the people that gen and cheat, and he's very disliked in the community. But just like in Raid, I don't support gaining in Pokemon or cheating. Basically using cheat engine in Pokemon to create perfect Pokemon. I know that back in the day breeding was too hard, and Nintendo didn't make it user-friendly, but it's still cheating, and I don't think it's good. But now it's a lot easier to breed perfect Pokemon, so nobody needs to cheat. The only issue is the legendaries, like somebody said. But I don't like any metas where legendaries are allowed, to be honest, because I feel like they just make the game boring. Everybody's gonna use the same one. Like when there was the, Groudon and Kyogre meta, and every single battle is about that, and the entire meta revolves around countering their passives. I thought that was like a super boring meta, to be honest. Though people did come up with very unique setups to counter it, kind of like in raid terms. Some people like finished rank 1 with like epic champions during the Groudon Kyogre meta, because they use some really bad Pokemon that have moves that can counter those. Yeah, I'm not talking about Wolfie. Wolfie is the guy who cheats. Well, wait, is it Wolfie Click, or is that a different guy? Let me double check. Am I conflating two of their names? No, is Wolfie the guy that does it and then somebody is like Click, and he's the guy that cheats? Am I combining their names? No, it's Wolfie VGC. This guy is like famous. I think he finished like rank 2. This guy like cheats. He he cheats every single of his Pokemon. He's very popular. There's another guy that makes videos about cheating, and he hates this guy, and everybody hates the guy that is speaking against cheaters. And this guy is like, every single time that he competes in like the official tournaments, all of his Pokemons are cheated, and often they have like, things that are literally not possible. Not like, you have low chance to get it, but it's literally impossible to get it. And he has those just for flex, so that everybody knows for sure that he's cheating, which there is a very long recorded history about it. I don't know why Pokemon doesn't ban this guy. I feel like that's an L move from Pokemon, to be honest, but I know that's not the popular opinion. That guy is very liked, and the people that speak against cheating in Pokemon are not. But just like in Raid, I'm against cheat engine. I don't think it's good for the game. I think we need to follow the rules, even if they don't make sense. That's the Finnish like national behavior, really. Even if there's like some really dumb rules, but rules are rules, and you just have to follow them, and it is what it is. And if some people don't follow the rules and other people do, then we have anarchy, and then it's gonna be even worse than with bad rules. Anyway, a little bit politics, a little bit Pokemon and other games. I think we hit like all of the things that are completely unrelated to Raid. Oh wait, did somebody raid me? Authentic raided me, thanks bro. I didn't notice that. I guess that was 15 minutes ago, fuck. Our Niklaus raided me as well, and I didn't notice that either, fuck. Okay, I'm not a Twitch streamer, as you guys can tell. But thanks for the raids. A little bit late. I think we go Donut. Well, I could go Pelops too. Nah, I still go Donatello and ban the Grixia. Yeah, what's up everybody on Twitch? I didn't notice it at all. I was talking about Pokemon. I'm sure that is very confusing to you guys. People asked about it. I don't know if I brought it up or who brought it up, but then we started talking about it. Yeah, Wolfie Click is like the guy that cheats, but the other guy has like a Wolf avatar in his YouTube channel. Now I remember his name. It's called Verlisify. And Verlisify is like makes tons of videos about the Wolfie Click guy, other two, but especially him cheating. And everybody in Pokemon hates the Verlisify, but they love Wolfie Click. So it's kind of like the other way that you would expect. But in Pokemon community, it's kind of like cheating is accepted there because it makes the game more convenient, and it does not give like always like a direct advantage in battles, but it basically makes it so that you don't have to like grind for like your champions and you always have perfect ones. But there is like some legendary champions that are like insanely hard to grind, and it will like take you like, you know, thousands of hours on average to do it legitimately. So nobody that, you know, doesn't cheat basically can't actually have you know, like a level competition in metas where the legendary or mythic champions are like allowed in the rule set. To put it to raid terms, for those that don't know too much about Pokemon, but the actual gameplay on Pokemon is pretty much just like in raid, with some small differences. You take turns, you have abilities, you have stats kind of in similar way as in raid, and you can, you know, choose to go for like more speed or more damage and that kind of things. And it's about making builds and team comps and countering the enemy team comps. Okay, Embrus is not doing too well. Wait, doesn't it? This guy doesn't have Life Harvest. He just has the gemstones that reduce max health, but luckily no Life Harvest. Damn. Embrus is getting CC'd pretty hard. My Brockney is good, for sure, but the Nugaris seems to be kind of the weak link in this battle. I didn't want to pick Rotos against Galather. Oh no, is he just gonna block revive me? Does he have block revival? Nice. I don't have Donny, and I can't put Whale up or anything. Can't you get a combined YouTube and Twitch chat? You can read them and you won't miss anything. I do have one, but the combined chat doesn't show like if somebody raids me or if I get the donation or anything like that. So it almost works, except the raids that I just got. So last stream too, somebody gave me a sub, and then I messaged him after the stream about it because I don't think I noticed it on the actual session. Okay, I hope he only has... Oh no, he went to the other form. That was the play. I don't think my Embrus is still getting a turn. He should nuke. He shouldn't do block damage, but he's thinking about it. Okay, he went for the nuke. Fuck. I think we lost. I don't think I'm gonna make a comeback here. It was kind of close one, but why did he do that? Why did he not just A1 Mavara? Okay, maybe I can still... I think I have the cooldowns. I am gonna move before Nice with Mavara, I think. Well, Embryo still might not get a turn, but at least he might get revived. I'm pretty sure I might regret this. I'm pretty sure Mavara has the cooldown. Oh no. Oh fuck. Okay, fuck. Okay, I think I just trolled the battle. I could have done maybe Brockney Shield too in between. buy me some time. Okay. I ended the battle, it is what it is. Is there another game just like Raid? I think there's like tons of comparable, very similar games. They're all kind of like copying the past one and each other, to be honest. Like Raid is copying mechanics. Like for instance, somebody bought up Watcher of Realms. Watcher of Realms had like the I forget. What did we copy from Watcher of Realms? The gear presets. I think Watcher of Realms did it from like beginning, and it came out much after Raid. And then everybody was complaining in Raid about it so much when Watcher of Realms came that Raid did it as well. Even though that's been a thing in other gacha games like before, obviously. But they do copy each other. Watcher of Realms was good one, and I had really good RNG in Watcher of Realms. Way better than in Raid. I put like all of the good stuff in the early days. If anybody knows a champion called Cyrus, it's basically like a Void champion, except in that game Void champions are even rarer than here. Maybe they made them more common these days, I haven't kept up with it. I pulled Cyrus the day it was released, and I also pulled multiple other like ultra rare Void champions in the early days. I had like very stacked roster and I didn't spend anything on that game, so it is possible, but I never sadly got the RNG in Raid. I wish I would have gotten hit in Raid and not Watcher of Realms, to be honest. It is more like a PvE game than PvP one. Unless they added some new game modes. How come do I use Brockney? Well, I can give you the TLDR, but I also... Let me link it. Little bit chilling. I did make a more longer video about it recently, explaining it, but basically Brockney, with his passive, when you have shields up, it will do damage, even if the shield were not placed by him, or if they were placed by item sets. He will remove total guard stacks from enemies, so if somebody does AoE attack and you have 3 or more champions with shield and Brockney up, then he will lose all of the total guard stacks. And it works in like a weird way. Wait, let me think about my pick for a second. I'm gonna ban Nell. What's gonna be good against, I guess, Empress? Like the order of the hit works so weirdly with Brockney specifically. Other ones too, there's other champions that can do this, but not as good as Brockney. He can even like stun them with Frostbite while they have Mercurial or Total Guard stacks up, or he can like Marius is with Stormcaller and he has Mercurial item set, and he hits you and you can reflect the stun back to him with Wand of Submission from the same attack. So you can wand them, you know, you can Frostbite them and all other CC effects from the same hit, but you also just clear out the total guard stacks. So it kind of works on like a tanky go second team, which is what I, you know, only run because I'm not fast and I don't really have champions for speed teams anyway. Why don't I use Carnage? I don't have accuracy banner for Carnage on Mercurial. I don't have 5-star blessing. And he just doesn't have enough accuracy. He's 280 accuracy. If I meet a team where they don't have 5-star plus blessings, which this guy has it on everybody, I do like to use Carnage. I think he's really good, even in go second teams. But I'm gonna use him a lot more very soon. I'm just not ready for it yet. But speaking of the Brockney passive, other champions can do it too if they have some kind of passive that reflects, like Sneak Drug. Or Pelops can specifically do it with his Magma Shield, but only from the one that he places from his ability. Not the one that you get from the Volgardia card relic. I don't know why it's coded like that, but it is. But Brockney can do it without taking a turn. On Pelops you need to take a turn and place the Magma Shield. If you just have Bolster with Brockney, then you can literally do it at the start of the battle, even if you go second and you get locked out. I should just do the A2, not even A3 yet. Okay, everybody died anyway, okay. I didn't think it was gonna be enough damage. Hey, I hope you're doing well today. How is your life going and what keeps you busy these days? Well, I've been boasting about it a little bit. Not okay. Let me show it to you. I have not I have not posted every single one. Wait, did I link the Brockney video? I did. TLDR, I kind of started, you know, obviously content creation. I started making content actively again, so way more than before. I didn't used to be active content creator. Basically three hobbies. I have 3 hobbies right now. I don't think I posted about lifting, but I do fishing, lifting and raid. That's pretty much it. And it's kind of, that's like the perfect life for me, to be honest, anyway. I'm trying to get fit. I'm focusing on, you know, eating well. I've been, you know, eating low calories and trying to eat high protein foods. I make protein pies. I make protein shakes. You know, I eat a lot of meat and veggies and these kind of things. I have a local lake like 150 meters away from my house, and I have boat. I go fishing now that it's summer, like maybe every second day. I have a fishing trap up that I have, but I also do trolling with like 2 rods, and then I just row boat. And I'm also like, you know, doing a little bit, you know, cardio and back training that way. I just row boat around the lake while fishing and listening to the music and enjoying the, you know, weather and the vibes. So that's pretty much it. That's all the hobbies I got. Obviously, I play games, mostly Raid right now. I dabble in other RPG games. I've been playing Oblivion Remastered recently. I tried Stone Shard. What else have I been playing? I did a Baldur's Gate rerun a few months ago, and then I read manga and novels. That's about it. That's basically listing my everything I do in my life in the last few months, to be honest. I don't know if you wanted that long answer, but there you go. Do you have your own character? In what? In what are we talking about? I have a Discord. Sure, I can link it. Discord is in description of YouTube. I don't know if I have it on Twitch or not, but let me find it. My Discord is quite active, you know, chilling a little bit, but you will find a lot of familiar faces from like top Platinum Arena in my Discord, so I do recommend it, and I try to promote it while I can as an Arena Discord. I didn't do like any of my dailies at all. I was just making videos earlier and playing on another account, not my own. And then I streamed, and usually I do all of my quests like early on the day, but today I didn't do anything. But it's, you know, I'm not in a rush anywhere. I was gonna do a short stream. I said at the start that I'm not gonna stream at the end until the end of until the end of the live arena time slot, but I did. Can't open your Discord link. Are you getting like error, or Why? Well, I mean, if it doesn't work right now, you can find it on my YouTube channel. It's literally on every video description. But it is kind of late, you know, I'm not American. I feel like a lot of the raid content creators, I don't know if it's just my bias, but they seem to be all different time slots. For me, it's kind of late right now. And by late, I mean like, is it 1 a.m. or whatever it is? Yeah, it's like 1 a.m. Wait, what? I thought I did this one. Ah, I clicked the wrong stage. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Have you ever considered donating your hair? I don't know if it's you who said it, Ripret, or somebody has said it before, but no. I feel like it has to be you. I think you have made the same joke before in the chat. If not, then somebody else did. Because I would not forget that. Wait, you heard Nightwish from my stream right now or before? Do I have some tab open that is playing music? Yeah, I like Nightwish. What's my favorite song? Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to pick one, but maybe Moon Dance. I'll type it down. It's like a fully instrumental song with no singing. It's a pretty unique one, but I mean, I like many other songs too. It has like a pretty good catchy melody, and I don't think it has any singing at all, if I recall right. I haven't even opened my own clan boss keys because I didn't play on my own account today before the stream. I feel like Nightwish, you know, no offense to their singers, they've had several of them and it's not like they're bad or anything, and I get that the singing style fits their music, but to me at least, the selling point of Nightwish has always been like the instrumental parts, and not just the instrumental parts, but it's like, you know, it's kind of one-man show in Nightwish, to be honest. It's the one guy who makes all of the music. The one that usually wears like a top hat. He makes basically all of the music. Not all of them, but pretty much all of it. And he's just a really good, you know, songwriter. He's kind of carrying the band always. So I feel like even if they don't have singing, the songs are good, and the singing for me is almost like the least good part about their songs, to be honest. You have a nice choice. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know who Alan Walker is. Are you talking about the Greyman character? I mean, I've seen it like really long time ago. I even forget what the name of the main character was. Or are you talking about some other musician? I have no idea who you're talking about. Oh, Norwegian musician. Maybe you're talking about that guy. Yeah, I was streaming for Platinum Reset, but I'm gonna end in a second, to be honest. This quest is so annoying. You need to open 10 Green Forest stages even if you did everything already. It's not a big deal, but it's just inconvenient and annoying. I mean, there is worse quests to be fair, but this is... I already did everything. Why would I go open some random stages that I don't care about? That don't give me loot. You have to click a lot and play, you know, manually a lot to do Green Forest. Even if all of the battles are auto, because you do like 30 battles daily. But wasn't that enough? Do you have any interest in gaming arts? What do you mean? I'm not an artistic person. Let me just put it that way. I have a lot of like friends, you know, that kind of things that are definitely not me. Okay. We did friendly battles earlier, but I guess we can do one since I'm waiting for the quest anyway. Do you use Mitrola anywhere? I do use it in Faction Wars, and I'm pretty sure some Cursed City stages, but I don't think anywhere else. But Mitrola is... What's going on here? What is this bug? He picked his team already, and I don't get to pick anything. What's going on? This is a weird bug. I haven't seen this before. Mitrola is kind of outdated at this point, but if you're like not super endgame, I feel like she is kind of usable everywhere. Usable even in like Hydra. Pretty good. She used to be even relevant in Platinum Arena back in the day, but not anytime recently. Okay, what's going on? Are we gonna get a battle? Raid didn't let me pick a single champion. I don't really know anything about animation, to be honest. It's kind of ironic. I have like a ex-girlfriend who was like a, you know, painter, drawer, you know, everything related to that, like with PC and with hand and so on. And my brother has a girlfriend like that also. Well, they've been together for many years. But I don't know, all of the girls we see in Vicinity are some kind of artists, but me and my brother are definitely not. Neither one of us. Okay, I think I should just cancel the... Restart the game. I think Raid is telling me to go sleep and quit the stream. I mean, I dabble in the thumbnail department, obviously, though I recently started using AI enhanced thumbnails, which some people like, some people don't, but I'm not especially like good at that kind of stuff. I'm into music. I don't know if I'm that into like arts per se. Okay, I think we can get an actual battle now. It looks normal. But okay, elaborate. What were you talking about the arts then, Gracie? If it's like a conversation that I need to do, I need to know something about like animation, then I don't know anything. If that's what you're getting at. Literally, I was like copy-pasting some presets for both Adobe Premiere and Photoshop from my brother's GF because she's very artsy type and knows different things in relation to that. She was helping me how to, or like not helping me, but she was teaching me how to edit videos slightly better. But it's not that much better, to be honest. Not because of her, but you know, I'm not the guy. Okay, I think this is gonna be the final battle of the stream. Thanks for everybody for coming, and see you next Platinum Reset. I'm happy that I got the loot this time. Maybe tomorrow there will be some good news and I actually get some, you know, upgrades, but I already got my Predator in Swift Parry, so I'm not really in like a panic to get anything crazy right now. Okay, I don't think this is gonna go well. Ah, fuck. This is not a good matchup. Should I actually ban Pelops? It kind of depends what Bliss bans. Okay, that wasn't the right ban. I think this is gonna be well, let's see, maybe it's not gonna be long. I feel like this is gonna be a long fight, but I'm definitely gonna lose. You have heals, you have Bayek passive, you have taunt and the poison cloud. Like, I don't even have Whale from Mavara. I don't know if I have any kill potential against your team. I should have banned Bayek instead of Pelops, but I was kind of assuming that you might go for Predator ban. I don't even have a buff strip. There's no way I can get any kills. Well, Brogni can take one buff away, but that's not enough. He has AoE A1 on Takedown. I don't think even the Whale is gonna save me. Yeah, he's cutting in. If he... Okay, Donatello passive. I was gonna say, if he dies now, I'm just gonna give up, but... do you even have Life Harvest? Yeah, you do. If Predator dies once, I'm just gonna surrender this battle. Ah, and I lost the Whale. I would have had it for 2 turns, you know. Not that it would have really made a big deal, but I could have A3'd, like after resetting with Donatello, I could have done A3 with Whale up, but I just give up. I can't win this, please. You won in the champion pick and ban phase.